Welcome back to Improvision Entertainment. My name is Huntermun.
And I'm 2ply's Shy.
And this is 2ply's very first game of Stellaris. I don't have quite all the windows exactly how they're supposed to be, but I'm working on it. Oh, that's not where that's supposed to go. That needs to be all the way down at the bottom of the screen. Is it? Did I get it there? Okay, cool. I think that's right. I need an output projector. Okay. We are in the middle of, or not the middle of, you're in the first 5% of her species creation in her very first game. I need to open an output projector so I can actually look and see. It's so much easier for me to see when I'm missing pixels when I'm putting a 1K screen on a 5K monitor. That looks good to me. Anybody watching on chat later can let me know if it's a little bit different. Please understand that, wait, why is that space all the way over there? That's so weird. With 2ply is like way over to the side on this one. What the hell? Okay, I don't know. I don't know why that's way over there. Wait, what?
What am I supposed to pick?
Okay, sorry. Okay. So basically the trait points are how many points everything costs, and the trait picks are how many total picks you can make. So if you can make a number of picks that use up a number of points worth of stuff that can take up 5 picks, you can do that. You can like min-max it if you want to, but there's a couple of things in here. So right now, as far as I can tell, you're... Oh wait, there shouldn't be a delay with the Discord. Oh, the other thing I was gonna say, on Discord only naturally gives out a 720 signal. So if you're watching this on a 1080p signal, then 2ply screen will be slightly stretched, but it's the best that we, it's the best setup that we got. At least you can see your screen, yeah. And I'm not talking into the ether. Okay, so here's the world. Let's see. As you can see, you've got... Alright. The telling of how to play Stellaris is seemingly more overwhelming than the actual playing of Stellaris, if that makes any sense. So what I will say is, try to understand that what seems like a lot of different math, and it's a lot of different math, it's all interacting. The truth is that things are named as such, that if you understand how anything works in reality and science fiction alike, that you can basically assume what it means. So for example, let's just hover over one thing at a time really quick. So you've got society research from jobs plus 15%. Well, that's pretty straightforward. Different stuff in the game, whether you're making a science facility on your planet, or you have a research station out in space, or anything else that gives you a type of science. If it gives you society research, then society, well, actually, this is very specifically research jobs. So the researchers that are in the facilities on your planets will get you that much, pardon me, that much more research amount. So in the beginning of the game, when you're getting like 30 research for something, then that's going to get you like three more research. It's not a huge benefit up the start, but like a lot of these things are a little bit of tweak here, a little bit of twonk there. Alright, habitability is kind of important. I recommend not going low habitability for your first playthrough, and indeed you might consider being highly adaptive. So basically, every planet has a maximum of 100% habitability. Makes sense, because in most things you can't go over 100%. I'm looking at you, Windows. In any event, what do you mean? I'm just saying, when OBS is using 80% and Stellaris is using 30% and Google Chrome is using 100% or using 10%, I'm like, guys, that's like 125%. Like, what is the math there? In any event, Windows. Okay, so what I'm saying is,
Windows can't math. We've already figured this out.
It tops past 100%, and anything past 100% is more than 100%. It doesn't cut it off there. It actually is a higher habitability, but it only functionally maths out to 100%. This helps out in a couple of different ways, so let me just drop all of them on you simultaneously. Habitability for your home planet is 100%. I think that's even if you have an uninhabitable status, like home planet, 100%. But any next planet down the list, so right now, if you go over to, let's just flick away from here for a second. I believe it's, is it Origin or City? No, there it is. Yeah. Name and class for homeworld. So each one of those columns has 3 types of planets in it. You are currently set on continental planet. Now, a continental world, basically, it means that every other continental world that you go to, you should be at a 90% habitability to that world by default. It's not your home planet, but it's optimal for what your species is. Any of the other 2 planets that are in that category, which in this case should be tropical and ocean world, I believe. I always get these names wrong, but I believe it's tropical and ocean world. Tropical being the one that's more flora at the bottom, and ocean being the one that's more water at the top. Any one of those 2 is, I believe, defaulted to 70% habitability. And then anything outside of that, of your regular dry or frozen worlds, any of those other 6 worlds, grand total, those are, I believe, starting at 50 or 40% habitability. Then, on top of that, you have, like, special planets. Relic worlds are worlds that are covered in, like, well, basically they look like the start of WALL-E, more or less. The difference being that they were perhaps a previously fully covered world of stuff, of people and civilization, and they've been lost to time, so they're relic worlds, so that there's no people on them anymore. But they usually have stuff on them that has made them up to 100% habitability. There's also a Gaian world. Gaian world has optimal settings for every species. And as a result of having optimal settings for every species is 100% habitability regardless of your species, habitability, planet preference. And then also you have planets that are like tomb worlds. Tomb worlds are basically your radioactive fallout planets and stuff like that, where the habitability, I believe, starts at 20%, which is base red for everyone. Usually. And then you have other planets that you can't inhabit. You've got gas giants, you've got molten worlds, and frozen planets, I believe, that are just, you just can't do anything with them. You can't even terraform them to make them habitable. So basically, at the start of the game, you're currently set on continental world, which is basically an Earth-like planet. 100% habitability, but any other planets near you that are also continental worlds should be about 90% habitability. I believe might be 80. I might be slightly off on the math, but you get the idea. Planets, your home stuff that your home planet is almost 100% habitable. The other 2 planets in the same column are a little bit less optimal, but still pretty good. And then the other 6 planets outside of that range are less habitable than that, but you could do something to make it so that, like, your race is okay on that planet. And then obviously tomb worlds, most races don't want to live on a tomb world. Did you get that?
I think so.
Okay. Alright. So you will have a fuzzy homeworld?
Sorry.
That's fine. I haven't made a race, which means I'm probably going to default to the Sexarian Union. They are six-limbed lupines. Or at least I imagine them as six-limbed, because their tor body would actually be off the bottom of the screen. I've tried to make the mod many times, but then I found out that when you have mods, you can't get achievements. So I'm like, alright, well then, I want achievements. Once again, anybody who is just joining us, this is 2ply's first go at Stellaris, so please bear with her and me, because I'm a better than average instructor, but I'm not the best instructor. And also, this is her first game. And first games, Carl and Cody will both tell you go badly, some way or another.
So Frozen. So the Arctic world should give me 90% on any of the Arctic worlds and 50 on, like, 70% on the other 2, the Alpine and the Tundra, right?
Arctic World should give you, any Arctic World should give you 90%. And there's a setting inside of Stellaris you can actually turn on that gives you up to 2 guaranteed habitable worlds, which basically means within 2 or 3 jumps of your home planet that you'll have planets of the same class as your home planet within 2 jumps of you. At this point, I'm going to recommend that setting be on for your first game. I like the Wild West variety of like...
I thought that we were going to do multiplayer.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
What about what I said sounded like it contradicted that? Whoa,
I'm
Buzz,
just making
whoa.
sure. Brain.
I don't know if people are hearing that on stream or if that's just the headphones.
What?
I don't see it reflected in the headset audio. I'm getting a very mad buzz. Hold on, I'm going to try and turn off my headphones and turn them back on. What the... What the hell? What the... Okay. And my headphones have now stopped... Great. So another feature, my headphones have stopped beeping. What... Oh god, this is getting really bad. I don't know if that's... Okay. I can't... I'm gonna... Ow! Ow, stop! Ow, fuck! Ah! Unplug the headphones! Ah! Oh, okay, that worked. Yay. That was especially painful. I fixed it. Okay. Yar. What was I doing? Okay, so I was explaining habitability. Okay. Alright, so Unity is what it sounds like. Unity is this nebulous amount of, like, all of your race working together. So if you have something that gives higher Unity than any jobs that give you Unity, I think that actually says Unity from jobs. So you can, those are usually found at, like, historical structures and very often spiritual structures that will basically give Unity to the population. Oh man, a lot of those are... Wait, you have access to Galactic Doorstep? In base game now? Oh, that's cool. I was previously under the impression that only Prosperous Union was allowable for base game. Origins are a thing... Well... Okay. If you want that, then when we get done with this, race, you should be able to, like, if we started this up in the multiplayer lobby, you would have access to all of the multiplayer hosts options. But I was concerned about you basically losing your first race if you made them in my lobby and then they didn't save to your system, because I don't think they save to your system, the multiplayer race, if you make it unique.
It's fine. Okay, give me 1 second. So, what's the different ones? Like Galactic Doorstep is...
Well, Prosperous Unification is your general, like, Starfleet style. Everybody on the planet eventually got together as a single nation and unified and went to space. Galactic Doorstep has got some interesting story to it and an interesting gameplay mechanic. That's the one that I play with the Sexarian Union. Galactic Doorstep is kind of like Mass Effect. There is a closed gateway in your home system, a damaged, really fast, like, Stargate style system that's in your gateway, that's in your home system, and you more quickly get to the technology to be able to use gateways, and you more quickly be able to, like, repair it and stuff like that. And there's, like, a story arc that goes with you finding out, because that's one of the things that when everybody got to the ability to see into space and they saw this thing which they called the Black Crown, that they all used that as a means of, we need to get to space because we want to know what that is. And it kind of got, it's a different way of doing Prosperous Unification where everybody got to space because of this gateway, and because they have the gateway becomes active when they finally can actively get to the stars, and it starts pulling you in story. Lost Colony is the origin that Cody eventually picked on his Vulpine race, which is, you have your race didn't start on this planet. Your race started from a crashed colony ship after you had gotten to space. You got lost. Everybody landed here, but you didn't die. And so you grew up from that. And you can read the description there. This civilization originated as a lost and forgotten colony separated from its homeworld long ago. The struggling colonists endured many hardships before they were finally built with the necessary technology and industrialized base that would allow them to return to space. So, that means that by default, there is at least one other advanced empire in the game that is also your race that has lost you some time ago, and you both exist in the game world. They're an NPC and you're a PC. And then all those other ones are currently locked out by DLC. My favorite that you know what? If I want to really make it... I don't know if I want to make it hard on myself when I'm playing in your first game. I could use this as an opportunity to play the Doomsday Start. The Doomsday Start is everybody on your planet rushed to space because some time ago your scientists realized that your planet was going to blow itself apart. And so you have, I believe it's 35 to 50 years maximum from the start of game to evacuate everyone from your home planet before it turns into a big asteroid field and can no longer be inhabited. And if you have no other planets at that point, the game ends. So I would become just a spectator for you at that point. I don't know if that's probably a good idea for us doing a two-player game together. I think the Sexarian might be the best. Okay, you're on ethics here. Please note that every set of ethics on this screen that is opposite the other ethics are in opposition to those ethics to some extent. If you pick one of the teal-colored ones, it's not a big deal. If you pick one of the orange-colored ones that's fanatic, it really is a big deal. You can see things on... So, let me see. What you're looking at right now is stability. Stability is, generally speaking, how happy everyone is with each other in your society, and how likely there is to be unrest because of it. You've got the research speed, you understand about that. Robot upkeep, that would obviously require you to research robots, but once you do, it costs less to maintain them.
Ooh, utopian living standards.
Were you looking over an egalitarian?
Yep.
Okay, so, yeah. Egalitarian, which is obviously opposed to authoritarian, which is on the direct opposite side of the ethics from it, gives you greater gain from influence from factions and your specialist output. Specialists are anybody who are like technicians for energy, miners for minerals, not just researchers, but basically everybody who's not a generic worker who's working a basic, middle class, lower class job. Everybody who's got like a title to their job on the population, they will get more output because of it. Now factions are interesting because what factions are, every race ends up having factions, as you do in real life. So in our case, if you were to say exactly what America is, and then you were to say these are the different disparate views inside of America, those would be the factions. Factions give you influence each month based on how much the way you're playing the game agrees with their views. So egalitarian just has a base of 25% more influence to how much influence they would gain from any of those factions. I don't know the ins and outs on each one of these authorities super specifically, but I do know democracy really well, which if you play in democracy, every 10 years there's an election and a new person is elected to leadership. These are not just your general electoral pool, but also a lot of the leaders that you have as far as like your scientists, your researchers, I think even your envoys, your named people inside your society that actually are like semi-important. They can be elected to power, which also means that it's possible to like lose a scientist from your research slot because they get elected, but that's okay. But point being, they have a mandate that you can see in your situation log. We'll get to it, but basically a situation log is a listing of all the mini missions that you can do in the game that you haven't done yet, and they get one called mandate, which is basically whatever platform they ran on during the election. And if you meet that requirement by the time that they are leaving office, you get just a chunk of unity because your politicians basically didn't lie to the people, basically. I see that you're going Xenophile. Xenophile, I believe, gives you an extra envoy, and it gives you 10% on trade value. Trade value we haven't touched, but obviously what it is the value of your trade. Different stuff on your various planets and systems can increase your trade value, which will show up as like a little diamond ring looking symbol. And so that is a flat 10% up on all of your regular trade value. It does look like you are currently you've picked 2 of the same 3 ethics I pick when I normally start a game, so if we wanted to make a federation together, that would actually be pretty good.
Probably. I'm looking at pacifist, so I mean...
let's see, I haven't played pacifist. I tried to play pacifist off the start a long time ago, and it didn't work. I don't remember what pacifist gives you. Can you hover for a second? Empire Sprawl. Okay, Empire Sprawl is the soft cap on how much stuff you can build. It used to be a hard cap. Actually, it used to not exist, but then when it did exist, originally it was a hard cap. But a soft cap basically saying that up to your Empire Sprawl, how big your empire isn't negatively affecting your empire. After you've passed the soft cap of Empire Sprawl, what ends up happening is you get like certain little bits of negative progress on like research, or how fast, like, I think even like buildings and ships and stuff like that build in your empire. You can keep it under control by building bureaucratic centers that'll get you like more bureaucracy, which will increase your administrative cap. But apparently on pacifists, you just have the ability to handle a bigger empire, so your empire sprawl is negative 5%. And again, with stability plus 5% means that just in general, your planets are more stable, people are more happy because you're pacifists, just as a culture.
Spiritualist or pacifist?
Spiritualist is benefits to unity, yes, and negative and less cost for edicts. Edicts are these basically, well, they're edicts. They are bills, if you will, that you can check on that say our race is doing this. It's automatically on for like 10 years after you do the initial cost. I think it's like 10 years after you do the initial cost. It's a certain period of time. And having more than how many ever edicts you could have at one time adds to your empire sprawl, because they're pretty good bonuses most of the time. And yeah, as I said, there's like a baseline, and then every one of these little things is like a little bit of percentage here and a little bit of percentage there.
I don't know which one to go.
I'm trying not to influence, but I will say, if you expect to grow bigger and not just grow taller, that pacifist might not be for you, because your race will be unhappy if you go to war. Not just like if you... Because otherwise, they understand if someone declares war on you and you have to fight them off. That makes perfect sense normally. But normally when you're pacifist, they don't like you declaring war at all. And
yeah, gotcha. Okay, spiritualist then. Now let's see here. I gotta do civic.
Alright. Some things at the very bottom of this list should be grayed out because of the ethics you've chosen, you can no longer pick those. Oh look, you can have a police state. Huh. That'll be just like America.
Oligarchic or democratic?
Well, oligarchic is that, like, your leaders are born from a specific group or class of people that will maintain power, which might fit for the pure breed of the Yip, but I don't know.
The Yip. The Yip.
I don't know each of these off the top of my head, but they've got good hover over descriptions. Everything in this game has a pretty decent hover over description. I do know Free Haven. Free Haven is you are a lot more likely to get refugees if people have wars in the cosmos and they need some place to go. I believe.
Good?
Well, I mean, pop is good. So pop, each individual representation of people on each of your planets is a pop. Short for population, obviously, but like what number that is, who the fuck knows at this point. I sometimes think like a pop is like, I don't know, like 250 million people or something maybe. But in any event, basically it makes it so that when people are leaving wars because their civilization is either being destroyed or they no longer agree with it, that they are more likely to come to your civilization if your civilization isn't that far away, and sometimes if it is far away, if you are a free haven. The Sexarlupian Empire is a free haven, I believe. Then you can see all the rest of these things. I am having a little bit trouble like reading the size of your screen, but like let's see if I can move this over here. Hopefully that won't mess up anything for it. Okay. Environmentalist. Society seeks to coexist in harmony with nature. Great care is taken to preserve the environment, and consumerism where possible. So consumer goods upkeep. So basically it means that you have a lot more recycling in your consumer goods, and so that consumer goods only cost you 90% as opposed to 100%. Idealistic foundation. The society was founded on strong idealistic values. Whether the current government remains true to them or not, the people have not forgotten. You just have a flat bonus to happiness. I mean, that could be yep, idealistic, could be. Meritocracy and individual social station or personal connection should not have any bearing on their profession. The sole basis for advancement in this society is demonstrated ability and talent. Your leader cap, which I believe is defaulted to 5, is +1, which means you could go to 6. And your specialist resource output for whatever resource that they output is +10%. Let's see, Shadow Council. Unbeknownst to its own citizens, this society is actually manipulated from behind the scenes by a secretive Shadow Council. Appearances may be kept, but the tyranny of the majority should also be guarded against. After all, what if the fools vote the wrong candidate? Effects. Election influence, -75%. And ruler population resource output +10%. Influence cost. Okay. So, when you're having elections, if you're having elections, you as the weird godlike figure that's actually in charge of everything because you're running the game system itself, you can spend the points of influence you have to influence what candidate gets elected yet. So what that's saying is that it costs you only a quarter as much influence to influence the elections if that happens. I don't normally mess with my elections, but that is an interesting mechanic. And remember, you get 2 of these. Oops, I just realized I can't see my chat room again. Oh, okay, it's okay. Nobody's talking. It's fine. Let's see. We already went over environmentalists, free haven. Oh, you have exalted priesthood because you have a spiritualist. I don't know what that is. To guard against heresy, the society is ruled by a religious council consisting of the wisest and most pious members of the clergy.
I kind of have against that.
Alrighty.
That rubs me the wrong way.
Oh, it should be noted, in case you weren't feeling spiritualist, just to put that out there, you can go the next notch in. So your 3 choices are 1 of 3 things at teal, or 1 thing at orange and 1 thing at teal. Because it basically counts it twice. So if you wanted to go fanatical xenophile or fanatical egalitarian and not spiritualist, you could do that.
No, I like spiritualist. I just don't. Just because you're spiritual doesn't necessarily mean that you're. Anyways, there's all different types of being spiritual, you know?
Right.
But environmentalist seems good.
Okay.
I'm a theocratic oligarchy.
wait, so you're... Is that a thing? So you're a democratic oligarchy?
I said theocratic.
Theocratic oligarchy.
Theocratic.
Yeah, I can see that. That makes sense.
I should go with, priesthood, just because of that.
Well, there's always options for it later. And additionally, if you wanted to... Like I said, we're trying to pick a race that if you wanted to play in your offline time to try and get the hang of the game, that you've got it. Otherwise, you can definitely open up the multiplayer options in a few minutes and see what settings I have, because I have a whole bunch, like all the DLCs, every DLC, and as a result, the Vulpine Union. I don't know what I want to play. I don't know if I want to. I think
There we go.
the Vulpine Divine Theocracy. Okay. I'd recommend you go to your ships. Oh, you changed it. No. I kind of like that one. Nation of Fuzzy. Vulpine Council. Pious Vulpine Conclave. Wait, that would have been PVC. That's not bad.
There we go. The Vulpine Sacred Theocracy.
VST? VST is not bad.
VST.
If you go to your...
Oh, maybe not.
Why? What? I don't know that one.
VST.
Yeah, VSD. It'd be
T, is it? Theocracy. T.
Yes, VST. That's what I said.
MES crap.
What?
Venue storyteller.
Right. VST. I was an MST once, so that's okay.
I know, but I was like, ah.
You can go over to, for example, on ship appearance, which you can pick from pretty much everything except for the 2 packs you have in there. You can actually change what, I think that's where you can change what your acronym is at the start. So you could actually change it to VST whatever ship. Anybody who's wondering, I believe Cody would join us, but he is having trouble doing the brain things today. And tired. Do. I need to rip out some Star Trek Online music and put it into the folder. I don't know if that's possible, actually. Many icons. Are you scrolling through the icons? I see you got like a highlight. Or can I just, maybe I just can't see your mouse? Maybe I can't see your mouse. Actually, that makes more sense. I probably can't see your mouse. Super Zen. Or Yin Yang? Yin Yang Yang? Well, there's a fox-looking symbol. I haven't noticed before. A 3 down, 1 over. Maybe jackal-looking. Or you want to be Assassin's Fox. There's an Assassin's Creed-looking thing with like 2 points coming out of it also. Just Paradox. Looks like they may have added a few pictures. I mean, not since the last time I played, probably, but like, that I just haven't noticed before.
So it's between this one and this one. I kind of like the flower.
I was gonna say, I do like the flower. The other one is very like Renamon looking, and don't forget you can change your secondary color. I don't know if you want it to be black. let's see here. Do I want to create new? I might want to create new. Yeah, that sounds interesting.
And I have saved successfully.
Okay, so what you want to do is you want to hit you normally want to hit done, but I think you actually wait, yeah, I mean, yes, if you're just saving over yourself, that's fine. If you hit done, you should go to the maps creation screen, which you don't want because you're going to be playing multiplayer, so you want to back up and then you want to hit back, and you want to let me see here. You want to go to join hosted game. Oh wait, actually you shouldn't have to necessarily do that. I should be able to go to my interface and invite you to game. Or invite you to lobby.
Dude, this is going so much better.
Oh, and on that note, in case...
Oh man, I can't get my start bar up. What did you name it?
I didn't name it anything. Do you have the option to search for Hunterman? It probably is just defaulted to Hunterman.
Some really pretty green.
And because it will ask, I am sending you the password in Discord so I don't say it out loud.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, there I am. Huzzah! Currently playing on 2.8.1. You know what? I will use a little bit of my Lancer thoughts to make this race. Let's make this race. That's the default humanoid ship? That's a weird default humanoid ship. Okay. I will use my home colony, which I haven't named yet. Oh man, this could be a whole Lancer thing where I'm like, alright, hold on. So, let me turn my Stellaris thing so that we can... Actually, you're basically done, right? So I am going to turn my main screen on. And I'm going to be in character creation for just a moment. Let's see here.
I will BRB at this point.
Alright, we will see... we'll hear you when you get back, anyway. Primary... hold on. Nope. I want to pick stuff I don't normally pick. I want to make sure that I've got different races here in the go. Primary color, let's go with something kind of green. No, green is too nice. Let's go with brown. Secondary color green? Oh, actually, wait, but I wouldn't be Void Dwellers at that point. Oh, I'm a Lost Colony. What am I thinking? I'm obviously a Lost Colony. Hegemony, maybe? Oh, no, that wouldn't be good for multiplayer, per se. Man, I don't know. Actually, what would it be, the answer? Resource consolidation? Machine intelligence has long consolidated all the research in their home system into a capital world covering entire... Oh, that's how I started that other game. On the
And
shoulders.
I'm back.
Ah, that was quick. Do I want to... Oh, I hadn't considered being from a colony. Yeah. Maybe, yeah. So we didn't really talk about it, so... But you know what, that's... You know what, we'll go back to Void Dwellers. So this civilization has made its home in space for as long as it has maintained records. Life in a typical planetary environment is an anathema to them. They live on 3 orbital habitats that were only recently united. Okay. So we'll go with that. I don't know if I want to lean into the spiritualist, but maybe the authoritarian. Let's see. Wait, you're egalitarian, right?
I am, yeah, the one that can't be an authoritarian after that.
Right. Okay. So maybe not that. You're not a pacifist, or you are a pacifist?
I am not a pacifist.
Okay. Then
I am a spiritualist,
It's just the nature of
and let me go look real quick.
It's almost
I am-
a map to the front door.
Spiritual xenophile egalitarian. I see it. Okay. Do I want to be egalitarian? Maybe I could be spiritualist? I'm not normally spiritualist. Let's be spiritual. Let's try to make different races. Let's go with imperial rule. Do I want to be a police state? That's a very good question. I think we probably have a nationalistic zeal. This is the society that my Lancer pilot is trying to escape from in my mind. So, though if I go militarist, I will have to declare lots of war. So there is that. Cutthroat politics. Cost me less for edicts. Probably not diplomatic corps. Let's go with distinguished admiralty. Yeah. I don't actually know if my character is a pilot in Lancer, like a ship pilot. I just realized I knocked my microphone really far away. Alright. Species name. I guess we are human. Humans. Human is the adjective. What's the adjective? No, Terran, probably, right? Actually, not Terran. Wait, I need to figure out what the planet is called. Oh, it's not a planet. It's a space. Oh, this is big time. Let's see. So we're not Terran because we're not on Earth, and we're not on a planet. Huh. Well, this is still for the species, so we'll go with the human this, the human that. Okay, name list. Humanoid 1. Probably correct. Wait, hold on. That's weird. That's... Void Dwellers system? Always be a starting system when using Void Dwellers. Okay, which is what? Is there a star? Void Dweller's soul? That might be a little too much. Alright, let's say... Well, we're... Oh, I actually don't... Oh. I actually don't get to pick habitability at all. Cool. Okay, that's gonna be a weird experience. Let's go with a humanoid city because I'm playing a human-type race. You still there, 2ply, or am I leaving you out?
I am here.
Okay. Let's see. Are we conformist? We might be conformist. I mean, if we're like... We might be slow learners. That could be a thing.
Oh wait, I did not do that part. Oh!
What part did you not do?
The traits!
Oh no, you should definitely do that. Wait, hold on. I picked slow breeders. I meant to pick slow learners. Slow learners. Slow learners. We're probably conformist. Doesn't really help me in the long run. What does it get me? Governing ethics attraction 30%. Yeah, that sounds pretty useless. I'm gonna have kind of a useless start here. Traditional? Unity from jobs. We go very unified. And then I need to pick a big... Do I have a big negative lift? Are humans slow breeders? They might be. Oh wait, are they unruly? Empire Sprawl from Pops. Yeah. That sounds right.
Okay, now, let's see, I need this.
Let's see here. How do I import? Wait, hold on. So I have a positive trait left. I must be misreading this. Let's see here. There we go. Okay. We are intelligent, but also slow learners. We are conformist, so the governing ethics attraction just means... Okay, so governing ethics, just to put this out for 2ply. Governing ethics are how much everybody has of your actual ethics that are your society. So you know how, like I said, there'd be different factions that pop up in your society? Those different factions can actually get more pull in your society, and also if they fall really far out of the mainstream but they get a lot of power, they might want to try and secede from you, which is super rare for most of my playthroughs. But basically, governing ethics attraction just means that based on your ethics in your particular home system and as it goes out there from each additional system, the more ethics attraction you have, the more people are likely to be the ethics of your primary ethics of your actual government. So that's why I say it's not really that useful, because of the way I normally play. Governing ethics attraction is a lot more of a problem when you have a galaxy that has a lot fewer systems, so that your actual living planets are further and further apart, so that they're more likely to deviate. Let's see, I also have traditionalists, which is I'm getting unity from jobs, from unity jobs specifically. My Emperor Sprawl is a little bit worse because I am unruly, which might work out, because if I can build habitats, then my sprawl might be less sprawly because I'm more towards the center. Not really sure on that one. And intelligent just means that we get more science from the various science jobs. That's the one I'm not sure about, if I actually want to do that. We could be thrifty. We could get trade value. No. Oh, actually, let's go for agrarian. Yeah. We've learned how to cultivate food in space!
Which one is that one?
Agrarian, which should probably be alphabetically at the top. Oh, wait, is it not? Oh, it's not alphabetical. Well, it's at the top still. Plus 15% food from food jobs. Homeworld name. Good question. I'm gonna go with... What is like a big... I don't know. Something mean. Maybe something Norse. Like a what's a world... I don't know. I want to make something up. I'm gonna go with Atlantis. And my star name should be something weird. it weird that I don't actually get to pick, like, what system I'm gonna be starting in. But, let's see here. Let's see.
Cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war.
Okay, my advisor is very Klingon sounding. Galactic Human Empire. Human airweb colonies? Airweb colonies. Human Empire. United Human Nations. Almost. Human Empire. Lots of empire going on. Human Imperium. Imperium's not bad. Human Royal Worlds. Lethal Instrument Human Colonies. What a weird name. Human Empire. Human Interstellar Imperium. Human Imperium. Lots of Imperium. Human Star Empire. Alright. First of all, let's not be human. Human Empire. Let's make this something Imperium.
I'll be right back. I gotta grab my charger.
Okay. Can I? Alertus. So let's go with Alertus. Let's go with the Alertus Imperium. Alertus Imperium. Okay, we'll go with that. I already picked my flag. I already picked my ship appearance. I'm gonna be spiritualist, which is gonna be weird for Hunter Mum, but just bear with me. Human. Alright, ruler. Obviously a female ruler. Kinda like that. That looks very nice. We'll go with that. I like how our background is just void. That's kind of nice. We'll go with that.
And I'm back.
Ruler title Empress, air title Crown Princess? I don't know about all that. Crown Princess? Yeah, maybe. Name. Randomly generate me. Darmunga. Interesting. Twice Darmunga. Okay. Listum Devak. Limathara? That's an interesting name. Hefenira. Falatira? Falatira. I like Falatira. Do you like Falatira?
I like it.
Okay. Let me double check all of my various settings one final time. Oh. I need to change my name list. Oh, you might need to change your name list also.
I did.
Okay, did you change your ship prefix?
Where is that?
That's under name list. That's why I mention it.
I'm on Mammalian too.
Well, no, up there under ship prefix, that's actually what your ships are going to default to. So if you're the Vulpine Sacred Theocracy, you might want to change your ship prefix to VST. That's what I was saying. It's at the top. You see where you pick the list? It's right above the list. And then over there on your ship names, you'll see all your examples of what your ships could be. So you now be the VST this, the VST that, and all that. Alertus Imperium. Okay. So I guess I will be the AIS. Let's go with the AIS. We'll have AIS ships over here. The AIS ship. Veldrick the Mercy, Nimpact the Observer. Oh wow, I'm feeling very much When the Walls Fell. Alright, let's see here.
I caught that one.
The Letter Superior has been saved. Say what?
I'm going back for Divine Theocracy.
So VDT? On your
VDT.
ship? On your ship name?
Yep, kind of like ADT.
Alrighty. So, in the future, if we want, in future games, like I said, starting from the multiplayer lobby here, you would be able to, if you made a new species from in here, you'd be able to make one specific to the lobby with all of the DLC the host has, which in this case is me and I have all the DLC. But I just wanted to make sure that if you ever wanted to play this race again yourself and have a good time, that you wouldn't have to like try and remember and recreate them from scratch, was my idea. Alright, now we got this stuff over to the side. Galaxy size is defaulted to medium, which is 600 stars, and I usually go for spiral arms, even though it's not normally spiral arms, but spiral arms makes me feel like I'm at home, because that's more of a Milky Way galaxy situation. Let's see here. Well, you can see all the settings I've got here, and I've gone over them in previous settings. We currently have the AI Empire set on 14, which is how many different artificial intelligences are going to be attempting to take over all 600 stars. Well, not all 600 stars, but enough 600 stars to win. We've currently got it set on 2 advanced AI starts, which means that 2 of the races in the galaxy... I forget, do you pick the one where you're a lost colony, or no?
No, I have the Prosperous Unity or something. Unified, I don't know.
Yeah, Prosperous Unification, yeah, okay. Okay, so having an advanced AI start just means that there are going to be races in the galaxy that start with technology ahead of us. They usually start with like 3 planets. They start like 1 or 2 techs in. We can turn them off if you want on your first game, but there's an option further down in the list that is advanced AI neighbors, and we have that off. So what'll happen right now is there will be advanced AIs in the game, but they will not be generated to be next door neighbors.
Okay, that works. It's whatever you want. I'm okay. I'll learn.
Well, okay, if you're learning, I say let's turn off the advanced AI start. I do like keeping on the Fallen Empires, and I like keeping on 2 Fallen Empires, and I like keeping on Marauder Empires because it usually gives you a pretty good example of what a mid-game event is, because it's almost always that the Marauders try and rise up. I keep check costs at 0.75, primarily because I feel like 1 is a little slow, and that you can possibly not realize that you've made mistakes until it's too late, whereas if you make it too much faster than 0.75, I feel like it's easier to snowball into mistakes, because if you keep going, oh, I don't need that right now, I pick this, I don't need that right now, I pick this, by the time you've realized that you've not picked now a couple of times, you're already behind. I do have the Crisis set to on, but it will not begin rolling until 24-25. So that's a long ways off, for the record. I have Privileged Civilization set to 2.5. I think because neither of us are really playing races that are going to interact with them, I'm going to knock that down to like regular 1. I've turned Victory Year off because I figure we should stop playing when we feel like we should stop playing and not when the game is like, and you've reached a number. That's just my perspective. I have Crisis Strength on for the same reason I have mid-game thing on, because almost all of my tussling with the endgame Crisis has ended in my utter decimation, and I don't want to remove that as a feature of Stellaris from you. It's good to feel the playing, and then like, how could I deal with the endgame Crisis? And maybe, you know what? One of my hopes in showing other people this game and getting them involved and being able to like play more often is the hope that they will be better than me at the game. So, but we got to get you through your initial games. Difficulty is Ensign because that's normal difficulty. Normal difficulty means that, for my money, like Civilization, meaning the Civ games, I don't like putting it on higher difficulty only because I don't like the computers getting like bonuses to their minerals or whatever, like bonuses to their various things, rather than being smarter. I would prefer them be smarter. I don't know why on your screen there are 2 dots on the tech tradition cost. That's kind of weird. I see that there are 2 dots on that line. Weird. Okay, scaling difficulty, as you can imagine, means that the computer would get more difficult over time. I have that turned off. AI aggressiveness is set to normal, which also means that they're not very aggressive. Advanced neighbors, like I just described above, means that there are advanced AIs in the galaxy, but they will not generate next to you. And we have it set on Empire Placement Clustered, which, as Carl and Cody will both tell you, 80% of the time just means that we're geographically near each other, like as the space crow flies, but not necessarily hyperlane near each other. We have it set on 2 guaranteed habitable worlds, which is the default, which means, like I said earlier, within a few hyperlane jumps of your home star system, you will have 2 planets that are at the very minimum. They might be small, but at the very medium, they are minimum. Not at the very medium. At the very minimum, they will be like your race's habitability. I don't know how that's going to work for me because I don't have a planet. So that'll be a new experience for me. Caravanners are on, and let's turn geocompatibility off for the moment, which might make the later game run faster. You can hit ready whenever you feel like it, and just for the record, yep, character creation for 2 people, even 1 experienced player, still takes about an hour. So there we are. Alright, we are going to generate the universe. I recommend, if you have the ability, to screenshot where you show up and send it to me in Discord so that we can have some idea where we are near each other.
Do we have a federation, or?
We don't yet, but we can get one. The idea is that we will try and explore in the general direction of each other so that we meet each other, and so that we'll be able to start getting on good terms with each other. Okay, I'm ready for the start button. So, oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to read your intro?
Well, I'm just looking at it right now. I can't really read it that much because of the noise, at least out loud.
Oh, would you like me to read it?
If you want to, you can.
Okay. Let me get you back to full screen, or fullest screen. Your habitability is covering the side of it. Let's see here. In the eons since the first primitive Vulpine communities took shape on the snow fields and ice caves of Fuzzy, our civilization has spread and prospered. As we progress through the technological ages, there were many religions among our people that... I'm sorry, is that regions? No, religions. Okay, a little small on my screen. Among our people that contended with each other. Damn it, Huntermon. One more time. There are many religions among our people that contended with each other for followers. Gradually, sometimes peacefully, and sometimes less so, the true faith found its way to all corners of our world, and the faithful were united under a single universal church. Now, after the discovery of the Hyperlane Network, the finest minds of the Vulpine Divine Theocracy have finished development of the first hyperdrives. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp. There you go.
Yay.
And I will lead you through just a second, but let me read mine. Let's see. To most, the vacuum of space is a hostile environment to be conquered or overcome. To us, it is home. For thousands of years, our species has resided on 3 space stations, each orbiting a different sun in a trinary system. Oh, interesting. Whether they were built by our ancestors or someone else, we do not know. Although our biology would suggest that our species at some point originated on a planet, recorded history makes no mention of it. Some speculate that the shattered planetary remains found beneath one of our stations is the lost homeworld of our species, but the truth may never be known. It has only been a few centuries since spaceflight allowing travel between our 3 stations was invented, or rediscovered, depending on who you ask. Suspicion and mistrust gradually gave way to trade and mutual cooperation. By the time our first hyperdrive, the 3 inhabitants had united under one flag. We are the Alartus Imperium. Alright, so, for the purposes of us playing together, first things first is actually to hit that little button to the right of your system name at the bottom, which will take you to the galactic map. Or you can hit M or E. You can scroll wheel out. We can see where we are physically to each other. I am going to do my best to screen grab this for you to drop in Discord, and I suggest you do the same. I forget what the thing is called. Oh, it's called Clipper Tool or something?
Like I said, I cannot access my start bar right now, so I can't really switch between Discord and all that. I have to do it from my phone, so...
Okay. Well then, I will grab it, and I will paste to you, and then I will just ask you to zoom out for a second while I'm not quite looking at the screen, but I will be in a second. Let's see here. Pasting into the Stellaris chat. Alright, so showing everybody my screen and looking at yours, and what the hell, game? We're literally on different arms. So you are... Hold on. Here? Wait. Let me see. That black hole... Okay, wait. Hold on. That black hole to your left is the black hole that's just barely to my right. So you are here. I wish I could do like the Civ thing where you right-click on the thing and you lay a note down on the tile. That would be pretty cool. Yes, that is definitely... You are definitely there. Okay, so I see you as a Class G system, and I do not immediately see a way to get to you. So, what you're looking at right now is currently the galactic map that you know of. You have one system, and you can see all the hyperlanes out from you. I believe it's like 4 jumps away, if I'm not mistaken. This is going to be weird for me. Hold on, let me make sure I'm talking to your screen so that people can see what we're looking at here. Okay, so, yes, if you see... Okay, so you see that black hole system kind of like in the middle of your screen right now? Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's to the left of your main system. It's kind of centered on your screen right now. That black hole system. Yeah, there you go. That one. Okay, if you look at that trinary system that's just over to the left and down, that's my home system. We are literally on 2 different arms in this spiral galaxy from each other. So we are physically near each other as the space crow flies, like I said, but I don't immediately see how to get to you. So we have that to look forward to. Okay, couple of busy work to get out of the way. So at the very top of your screen there, well, first of all, very top of the screen is a whole bunch of the like materials and influences and stuff like that of all the different stats you can have about your race. But just underneath that, you have some of the prompt things that pop up. You can see that right now you don't have any research assigned in your physics, society, or engineering research. If you click on any one of those, you'll pop up in the technology screen from the left side, and you'll get randomly rolled 3 technologies in the window to the right that will show you what you can research next and how many points it will take to research it. How many points you have, if you go to the science at the very top of the screen, the little like, what's it called? A microscope, it will tell you how much research you're making each month. It'll be just to the right of the first like actual notch thing. No. So you've got energy, minerals, food, consumer goods, alloys, influence, unity, and then, there you go. There's your science. So every month, your science will go up that amount. And so that amount is how many months it will take to get to, in that case, 1500, and whatever the middle one says that I can't see behind your tooltip. Like, that's how long that'll take to do any one of those researches. So the first one is quantum theory, which is physics research, more from research jobs. So anybody who's on your home planet right now who is actually working a research job, they will get 20% more output. Obviously, the further into the game you go, with having more researchers on various planets doing research jobs, the bigger impact that will make. Next one down is fusion reactor. Fusion reactor will let you have more powerful things slotted into your various starships. And also, importantly, right underneath the type of technology it is, which I don't remember what it's called, it's the beam-looking thing over there to the far right of the indicator. Hold on, what is... Let me look at it on my screen, because I probably have one of those. It is called particles. Okay, so the particle, which is the beam going into the shooting out icon that's on the actual technology, right beneath that, you'll see this little icon that's like a bunch of pages, a bunch of blueprints with a lock on it, that means that that technology is preventing you from getting to other technologies. Getting that technology will unlock further technologies. These other two are just technologies that you can pick up, and they don't necessarily, like, they're by themselves in the pool, if you will. So that's one thing. And then the very bottom is technicians will give you more energy credits. Technicians are the people who work on energy fields and stuff like that, and they actually produce energy, whether it be solar panels or what have you. So, on that note, I know there's a lot to take in. Just let me know. Stop me at any point, okay? To like.
Said I'm okay. I'm just listening.
Okay. Generally speaking, across the top there, where you have all your various like your energy, your minerals, your food, all your resources that you have coming in, you generally want those to be positive, but they don't have to be crazy positive for you to have a perfectly fine economy. So the energy technicians will increase how much energy you're getting every month, which right now you can see up there you have 100 stored, and you're getting plus 35 every month. You see that in the top left?
Yeah.
Okay. Generally speaking, for energy, at least at the start of the game, so long as that's positive, you're okay. So for me personally, of those three choices, I mean, all are ultimately good, but I would say the power core will unlock future power cores and also unlock additional related technologies as you go up the tree because it's got the extra blueprints behind it. So that's the one I would personally pick. Whereas on my screen, I think I'm going to go for blue lasers because I need more pew pew. Whoa, hold on. My energy is plus 12 a month? That's not good. And I have no food stockpiled at all. You know what? Never mind. I'm going to go global energy management. Oh, 78 months. Jeez. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Here's a weird one. On your screen, you have planetary unification. You will notice is a fourth choice in your choice of 3. Anything that's got that kind of orange outline to it is a technology that once you have some knowledge of it, won't ever leave that screen. So in actuality, the 3 things that you've rolled are the 3 things at the top of that menu, and the 4th thing is just a thing that you can research anytime, and it will always be a choice. So apparently, I'm guessing because of something to do with your spiritualist or one of the ethics that you picked, you already have that technology to research, and you can do it whenever. So if you don't feel like going for growth speed, or naval capacity, or society research, you could just begin researching that, if you wanted. And honestly, with those selections, being that they're all about the same price, yeah, you might want to just go for planetary unification, because it will get you more unity a month, which will get you to traditions, we'll get to it, quicker. And then on that screen, I guess what I'll say about the research from researchers is that I usually put those off for a little while because you have so few researchers at the beginning of the game that getting an additional 20% usually equates to 1 to 3 points. Obviously getting more minerals is good, and army damage is good if you want to make war, but of those 3 choices, I tend to lean into ship upgrades, at least one kind of ship upgrade, which in that case will be your coil guns, earlier in the game. Mainly because even if you wanted to play purely fanatical pacifist, you'd want to have a strong military, because otherwise the AI will look at you and go, what the heck, you're a pathetic fleet, I should just take your shit. Alright. Now once again, anybody watching, the reason that this is over here is because this is 2ply's screen, and oh, and I just realized her nameplate's in a weird place. Let me grab that, move that somewhere. I am trying to help her with her first game, so you guys know that I've been playing the game. If you want to see other stuff, you can check it out on the YouTube channel, but otherwise, I'm going to be helping her with her stuff. So, next thing I would say for you, and keep in mind, anybody, I am largely doing the same things I'm telling her on her screen, on my own screen. I can already research advanced habitat? Oh, but it would take me forever. So much forever. Okay. Alright. So, you can press M and you should fly back into your home system, or you can actually click on the hex over your star, and that should also zoom you in. Then once you're in there, you have currently... do you want to turn off your tutorial? I believe the game will give you a little bit of a benefit if you do. Yeah, saving on the memory banks gets you, like, plus minerals, is what it says there. Okay. Now you've got your outlier to the right side. Okay. What you want to do is, generally speaking, in your home system, you want to take your construction ship, and you want to use your first 100 minerals to make a research or mining station in one of the places you don't have on your home system already done up. Now, what that equates to is, for example, your home star there, you see how it says a 5 under the little energy symbol?
Yep.
Okay. That means that you're currently collecting 5 energy a month from your home star. The reason the number is green is because you're actually collecting it. So that planet that's to your southwest and to your northwest and directly to your north, each of those 3 planets that all have white numbers, those are society, energy, or minerals that you can get off of those planets by building either a mining outpost for the minerals and the energy, or a research station for the society, and those numbers will turn green. So because you have 100 minerals to start off with, what I recommend you do is click on your construction ship and then right click on one of those to start like actually turning those into a station so that you can begin collecting those. Because ultimately it is a game of numbers, so the more numbers you have in your monthly increment that will increase your amount every month is obviously better. Kind of like, you know, having more country or having more regions owned in Risk or something like that. Like, you'll just be better off by having more each month. And then I usually begin making a second science vessel pretty quickly, but let me get to your science vessel first of all. Click on your science vessel and then go back to your galaxy map. And at your galaxy map, one of the things you're going to want to do is you're going to want to survey and then claim each of your adjacent systems. Now, you are kind of in what I would describe as possibly a dangerous position, because your home system has 5 connections to it, which is kind of crazy. That's actually kind of crazy. That's a lot. Mine, by extension, has 3, and one of them is like a corridor. So, what you want to do is you'd want to take like your science vessel and you'd want to go, let's say, left to the next system. Right-click on the system, and you'll have the option for Survey System. Surveying the system will take your science vessel to the system, then slowly survey every individual planet. Once you've gone into the system will show up with a name. It'll be gray. Once you've surveyed the entire system, it'll have a white name, and at that point you can tell your construction ship to fly into the surveyed system and claim the star with an outpost, which will then increase your actual territory that you control over. And then at that point, once you've put in the outpost, you can tell your construction ship to begin building your outpost stations, your researching and your mineral and your mining stations, while your science vessel moves on to survey the next system. Which is why one of the things I would say, if you have the alloys for it, and you should, and I believe I do as well, you can go to your shipyard over there in the right, in your outlier, and you can.
Do I click on Survey System?
I would, yes. Because before you do anything, let's just mouse wheel back slightly so that you can still see your hyperlanes, but more of them. Basically, you see all those singular jump connections between, say, you've got that one system that's, well, okay. Well, you see how you've got that connection that's directly, oh man, what the fuck? Your setup is so, you're, okay. I'm gonna be watching over you because you've got kind of like a dangerous situation going on because you have all those connections. And obviously the more connections into your home system, the more people can jump you. So to the right of your system, let's just start with that one. To the right of your system, there's, I believe, a little binary star system. And you see how it has one hyperlane connection from there to its southeast? Oh no, it's just a single star. Okay. So yeah, those two systems as you're hovering over, you want to survey sooner rather than later one or both of those systems, and you want to make sure that you have on your ownership one or both of those systems, because that is what I call a choke point. The game, the computer artificial intelligence will have to go through those points to get into your territory if you grab those points, because that's what you're looking for. You're looking for choke points. You're looking for places that only have a single connection like that. You go slightly to the right, you'll see that there is a binary system that has a single connection going north. You'd, again, if possible, want to grab one of those two systems to cut off that choke point, and so on and so on. So as you look at your home star system, you can see my concern. You have 5 connections into your home system. Now, granted, I don't see any hyperlanes coming out of the northwest or the southwest sides. So what you're actually going to want to do... Let's see. Actually, maybe I'm telling you to survey the wrong system first. Can you move your map down just a little, like at that zoom level that you're currently at? Move down a little bit. I want to see, is there a hyperlane that goes out from there? No, okay. So you see how at that black hole you've got like a little turn to the right, and then that hyperlane goes off into nowhere?
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of what you want to keep an eye out for. So that system that's just to its northwest, that's connected to your home system, doesn't seem to have any connections out. So that means that, relatively speaking, it's... Well, no. Scroll back up. Yeah, that one. Scroll back up. Yeah, that unknown system right there. It doesn't have... There are no connections out on your west side. So actually, I'm kind of wrong. What you want to do is you actually probably want to survey straight north. Scroll up a little bit. Oh, I don't want to make sure that everybody can see what I'm seeing. They can. Cool. I didn't mess it up. Okay. Yeah, because if you scroll wheel out just a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So far to the west there, you can see that there is a single hyperlane jump that goes. The system that's just to the north of the black hole, you can see that there's a little, I think there's a little hyperlane jump out from the top of it. I can't quite make it out. It may only go to that system, and that's something that you need to know. And if it does only go to that system, then actually, scroll the camera so that we can see a little bit further north of you. Then in that case, you will want to grab those 2-star systems. Let's see. You see the pulsar? The one system directly north of the pulsar, there's a connection out. The pulsar is the star that's got the shooting energy at the top and bottom of it. Yeah, there you go. So directly north of that, there's a system with one connection that comes out to the going up left. Yeah. That's one of the 2 ways currently at you from the north, and then if you jump to the upper right of that system, there's another connection that's a 1 jump to another star, and you'd want to grab that system. And I have no idea if this is coming across you.
I'm listening. I learn better just by doing.
Okay.
I really do.
Well, then what I would say is, okay, any one of those jumps out from your home system should go 4 jumps until you don't know what's going on. So if you go 1 jump up, 1 jump left, 1 jump up, and 1 jump up left, you'll end up in that system, and that's as far as you definitely know that you can see the hyperlanes. So your first course of action, I personally think, is instead telling that ship to survey the system to your left, is instead to survey the system to your north, because you may be able to wall off on your west side. You may not have any connections on your west side, which again...
How do I cancel it surveying the other one?
Well, if you just tell it to do a different one, it will. If you ever want to add a job onto what your ship is going to do, you'd hold shift and tell it to do the next thing. So if you just tell it, oh, and you can click on your ship on the right side in the outlier. You see how it's highlighted the science vessel over there?
Oh, okay.
You can do it from there. Or also, you could click on the science vessel icon from the galactic map also. With just see, it's got the little symbol with the physics symbol next to it, and it's currently highlighted next on your home system. No, back out. Right there. See how it's kind of highlighted, the little physics symbol ship? You could click directly on that to highlight that science vessel, or rather you would highlight all science vessels in that system. And you can tell it's the currently highlighted ship not only because it's a little bit glowing of a different color. Oh wait, I just realized, are you having any trouble because it's like green and stuff like that?
It's not the green, it's the reds that I have issue with.
Reds, you have issues. Okay. You can see that you currently have your science vessel highlighted because it is active in the bottom left corner of your screen. So you have one science vessel active, and that's your science vessel. Okay, so you can scroll up and tell it to start surveying the system that's directly to your north. And once your ship gets there, you will be able to see 4 jumps from that system once they've surveyed that system, and we'll get a better idea of what's going on to your north. Otherwise, unless you want to go ahead and begin building another Corvette, which is your basic little flight ship at the at your space station, I would say we're pretty good to unpause.
Should I do like another, like build another science ship, or?
Yeah, you're in kind of a precarious place. I would probably build a science vessel. In fact, I think I am myself also going to build a science vessel.
How would you do that?
Okay, well, there's a couple of ways to do it. All of it involves clicking. One of the things you can do is over onto the right side, you'll see that you currently have a listing of shipyards. That's every space station you have that has a shipyard, and your home base automatically starts with a shipyard. So if you click on that, you'll bring up the little space station thing, and it'll be on the shipyard tab. Oh, you clicked on the planet. There you go. See, this is your Starbase interface, and at the very bottom of the screen... Oh, it didn't take you to your shipyard tab. Weird. Anyway, there's a shipyard tab at the bottom of that window. And then you can click on Science Ship from there. And it will put it into queue. It will take 60 time ticks, which is basically days. So 2 months to create that science ship, and then obviously you'll want to get a scientist to put in it so that it can do all the surveying, but we will get to that when we get there. Let's see here. I didn't tell my person to start researching anything yet, so, and I'm hard up for energy, so I'm going to tell my dude to grab this. Alright, I'm going to put myself on the big screen. I am ready to unpause when you are. I believe either of us can pause, and I will play the game at normal speed, so you just let me know if... I can see your screen and nobody else can for the moment, so just let me know if you're ready to go, and we can start working on
I'm
that
ready.
stuff. Alright, unpausing. I have an open building slot on the... Is that my home? What's my... Do I have a home planet? Oh, I have a new heir to my empire. Interesting. I'm not normally that... I'm going to have to refresh myself. So I am a spiritualist, fanatical militarist. Militarist. Slightly different.
So in other words, your heir took out another heir?
Nope. Oh, whoops. I didn't tell my science vessel to survey, so I am already behind. Huzzah. Okay. You can go ahead and kind of look at the top and see... Can you see further ahead in your jumps? Yeah, you can. Yes. Oh! Okay. So, when I said left, up, it does look like there is a single connection way up there that you might be able to... No, wait, hold on. It has a connection back there. Man, you're just... I don't know. I don't want to re-roll on a person's first game, but, like, I have concerns about your setup. Do you want me to pause for you to read that?
Yes, please.
Okay. Let's see... This one. For anybody who's curious what 2ply's is looking at. I don't have enough energy to recruit a scientist at the start? Oh, jeez. My economy is whack, yo.
Okay, got that. Now...
Speaking of which, your second science vessel is done. You can click on the science ship over to the right side. You can see that it is docked. That's the little green icon. That just means that it's docked at a place with a crew quarters. There you go. You've got it highlighted. If you click on assign leader, which you want to do because you wanted a leader assigned to the ship so that you can actually survey, Recruit button is at the very top of the screen.
Can I click this one?
Indeed.
I have another scientist already.
You... Where?
I only had 3 when I first started. Now I have 4.
Oh, no. So each one of those are doing a different job. So one of them is busy surveying, one is on your engineering research, one is on your society research, and one is your physics research. What screen you were looking at before was just your technology screen. This is actually the screen of all of your leaders. So the governors who end up on your planets in charge of your sectors, the admirals who are in charge of your fleets, and the generals who are in charge of your army land troops. You're going to most likely end up with scientists being the biggest column. So if you click recruit, you'll have the option to spend energy to get yourself another scientist. They have different traits on them. I usually recommend hovering over them and see what they are. I1 is research speed for field manipulation, which means any job that they are actually in the technology research of. If you have field manipulation, that's a flat 15% additional bonus. So if you want, grab the top of this window, move it a little to the right so we can see the traits of your other scientists to make sure you don't duplicate. Yeah, you don't have one of those, so you could do that. What is the trait above that is eager? Cost them less and cost them less to have. It's not hugely important. And I believe the last one is adaptive. Yeah, they gain experience faster. Now that's nice. You can play however you like, but I personally usually lean on getting the specialties. So if you go for the research one, hit recruit. And if you want, before you do anything else, you can click on the technology tab over to your left side. That's what the columns over there have your things. So the one that's got the I forget what they're called. Yeah, that. What are the flasks called? I don't remember now. Okay, you do not currently have a science that applies, but if you do, it'll be up there in the blue category, the field dynamics or whatever was the one researcher, and you could swap that scientist out by clicking on their portrait and clicking on the other scientist. But right now, they're better off having that. I believe that's a genius trait, which is just a flat 5% bonus to every research. If you hover over the little, that spark of genius. Oh, it's 10%. So if that person isn't specialized in anything, or you don't have anybody who specializes, then that person just gets you a flat 10% bonus to research speed. So on that note, click back on your science vessel, click on the empty slot, and then pick your available scientists to put them into the ship. There you go. And then I would go directly to your right to start making sure you've got surveyed the choke point. Your north is a whole bag of trouble, but let's see if we can get you one locked door and work from there.
Has the surveying actually completed?
No, you can tell because that system has a gray name. If you have fully surveyed a system, it will have a white name. If you click into the system while your ship is there, you will see the path that they are currently taking to survey all the ships. If you click on them, they'll have like a little orange line. And they're going to make that... It's actually suboptimal to do it from the galactic map, but so if you did right now, if you zoomed in there, and you told that science vessel to survey system by right-clicking on the nearest little planet, they would get a new path that might be more optimal to them getting done faster. No, zoom in. Go into the system. There you go. Click on the ship. And then that planet that's closest that they're currently flying to, if you right-click on that and tell it to survey system, they might pick a more optimal survey system. Right-click. Are you missing the planet? Oh no! You've clicked away. Yeah, click on the science ship. You've unhighlighted it. So many steps. I want to make sure that everybody's seeing what I'm seeing. They are. Okay, cool. Okay, right-click on the planet. Is not weird. Okay.
That is an asteroid.
Well, it's still weird. It still should be a thing, but click. Well, still, you got to click on your science vessel, and you've got to. Oh, I'm sorry. That's an. Oh, you just mean that's an asteroid. So yes, survey system from there. And now. They will take a different path. What in the world? They circle in on where you are. Wait, hold on. You're at one. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Right click on the one you're on. I didn't realize you were currently at one. There you go. Okay, it's the same path. It used to be that it would be more optimal to like zoom in and manually do it if you were really trying to save on time, but there you go. Yeah, look, oh man, you've got a... It's the difference between having like one way into a room and having like 8 ways into an auditorium. So
Okay.
I'm concerned you have a lot of ways to your system. Because it's easier to lock down choke points. But
Well, I'm learning the controls. We can always do a different game after this.
that's true, that's true. Okay.
Okay,
And you've sent off the other science vessel to do another research, so I am ready to unpause whenever you are.
I can build another ship though, right?
I mean, you can. You can actually, and if you feel like you can handle it, I would say, since you've got good energy coming in, what is that? Mathematically speaking, that's 6 months, you will have the energy to be able to pick up another scientist. So you could build a ship now and wait for him, or you could build a ship in 4 months to have it done in 2 months, so that you could put another scientist in it and can get for an early 3rd science vessel.
So, question.
Sure.
Is the construction... What are you doing over here, little construction ship?
They are They are building a mining station, and they are 80% done.
So, should I start another construction ship, perhaps?
You could, and I'm not gonna say not to, but like early in the game, since you can only construct on things that you've surveyed, and because you currently are only surveying one system at a time, keep in mind that every single ship you have is basically like N energy that you're spending each month to upkeep the ship.
Gotcha.
So it's definitely in the game plan for you to end up with more than one construction ship, at least at the start of the game, because eventually you'll have more things for them to build. But right now I would say you can probably just wait on it and accumulate your resources. In fact, if you hover over any resource up there at the top, you'll see that it will tell you more specific details. In fact, all those things across the top do. So if you hover over, say, alloys, it'll tell you that at the start of the game here, you should be able to store 15,000 alloys, which you won't get anywhere near. So, like, you can just accumulate alloys for a while you're waiting on a reason to build ships.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, making sure.
Okay. I, on the other hand, have made the tactical error of building another science vessel when I could not afford a scientist. So, that's happening. I have really awesome choke points also, for that matter, so that's a whole thing that's happening.
Okay. I am ready to unpause then.
Okay. I am unpausing. I've never played this Origin before, so I'm gonna happily have my own issues over here while I'm doing stuff. I have one job available on that planet.
Okay, I have construction complete. And a report. Can you pause?
Yep.
Remnants. Vulpian genealogists are practically falling over themselves to publish their takes on the recent findings of alien life. This fevered storm in the scientific community has had some negative, yet temporary impact on pursuits in other fields. Ah.
Well, there you go. Oh, your construction ship is without a job, so in the meantime, you do have 100 minerals. You could select this construction ship and tell it to construct one of the other things in your system that is not yet constructed.
Okay, got it.
Alright, and I will basically do the same as soon as I find it. There it is. I'll tell my... Alright, ready to unpause whenever you are.
Ready to unpause.
Okay. Oh, that is not quite a choke... That is a choke point. I see the choke point. I need to get to my next choke point. Okay. You're gonna go this away. You are not quite going to get a scientist. Wow, I can't start the game with 2 science vessels when I do Void. I did not know that. Alright. I'm just not making enough energy to do it.
Okay, I've got something.
Okay, need me to pause?
Please. It's a strategic resource discovered.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but a shower.
Well,
Discovered a completely unknown strategic resource dubbed volatile motes. These. I can't read this.
These preterneutral particles contain a tremendous amount of energy which could be exploited in general production as fuel or even as explosives. While we do not possess the means to extract the resource, we should seriously consider establishing control over the system for future exploration. So if you hit OK on that... Oops, I just realized I don't think... Oh no, I am totally on the wrong screen. Do. Nobody saw anything. Okay, so in any event. So currently looking at your screen, you see up there you've got a little grayed out clump that says 2 on it on that system to your north. That is
what now?
Okay, so directly to your north, I can't read what that system is. Germadra? Something like that. That system right there, you see how it's got that little like clumpy looking icon now that's grayed out and it's got a 2 under it? That is your volatile motes. See how it's orange in the tooltip? The volatile motes are orange, they are a rare resource, and you now know that in that system there is a place you could build a mining location to get volatile motes. You just don't know how to mine them yet. Eventually you'll get one of the technologies that you can research that will let you research them, so for now it's showing up as a gray icon, but you can just know for the future, oh, I probably want to grab that system because it's got a rare resource in it. Like if you're playing Civ or something like that and you're like, oh, wait, there could be steel here, you know? Except for, actually, it's not like Civ, because Civ, you can actually be getting locations without knowing they have resources on them. So this game is a little bit different in that regard, whereas you know there's a resource there, you just don't know how to gather it yet. Alright, ready to unpause whenever you are.
Go for it.
Unpausing. I also can't build a Corvette? My economy is not good starting as a Void thing, so I'm gonna have to work the hell on that. Habitat still costs me 1,500. Damn! I don't know how to start as this race. I'm gonna have a whole learning experience on my own. It's a new experience, everyone. Buckle up. And I will say that as you begin to feel more comfortable, if you want things to go by a little bit faster, because we're always pausing for whatever you've got coming up, that we usually play on fast, not fastest.
Anomaly found.
I'm going to leave this anomaly for the moment. Because we can always pause when something comes up. That's how I play the single-player game. So what happened?
Construction complete.
Oh, cool. Then you can tell them to construct the next thing. Because your home system usually has like 3 things that need to get built. Okay, I can
anomaly
finally...
found.
Cool.
Can you pause it?
Yep. I'll be getting my... Oh, hold on. I'm still on... Well, I'm still on your screen. Alright. We're kind of watching your game this time. That's fine.
Do I research it? Change scientist? Can I buy another scientist currently?
Okay, so your relative difficulty there is listed as very difficult, and it'll have like a little Roman numeral on it out in the galactic map. But my your time is listed as, what is that, 1625? That's how many days the current scientist would take to research that anomaly, which is 4 years, 5 years, right? Give or take 5 years.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the game, I find it personally to be more, and this is again, I don't know that I'm good at the game, I just know how to play, so your mileage may vary and you may learn better as you play and you do different things when you play on different plays, but my experience is to leave the anomalies for a little while, especially if they're not small, because it's more important to survey ahead and grab choke points than it is to get the science stuff. Now, I will say for the anomaly, what it will do, it depends. Sometimes it can lead to a story event, sometimes it can lead to finding an archaeological site, sometimes all it does is gives you a resource that you didn't know was on that planet or asteroid or whatever that is there, and so it gives you the ability to make a construction ship to be able to build a mining or research station on that. So it's good stuff, but at the early part of the game, I recommend going for surveying and grabbing choke points more than going for anomalies.
Okay. I'm ready to unpause.
Okay. I believe... Oh, I'm almost ready to... Yeah, okay. I am ready to unpause. I have my survey... Alright, we are unpausing. I am not making a lot of alloys or energy. I am honestly a little scared. I'm a little scared. It's scary right now. Are any of my planets close on unemployment? Yes, this one is. That turns... Culture workers turn consumer goods into Unity. Okay, I don't need that. Research turn consumer... Wait, you're turning consumer goods into things? Oh, this is a different playstyle I don't know what to do with. I'm intrigued. Is what... Oh shit, hold on. There we go. Everybody's turning consumer goods into stuff, but I don't have anything that creates consumer goods.
Construction complete.
I can't do things. Alright, I am very intimidated. Would you like to go to fast?
Sure.
Okay. Going to
System
fast.
survey complete.
I'm gonna leave me that research thing. Okay, so I have a system I can grab, and I'm going to do it.
Okay, I have something. Can you pause?
Okay. Yep.
I have traditions available.
Ah, yes you do. Okay. So traditions are a thing. If you click on that, it will open up the tradition screen. And you'll have this set of 7 traditions. Ignore the Ascension perks and the relics for the moment. This is what you're looking at. These are different categories of things that give you slight buffs to what's in the categories. Adopting the categories will give you a flat buff.
Like Civ 5, right?
Like what?
Like Civ 5, right?
I want to say yes. It's been a while. If, for example, you hover over the Adopt button on Discovery, and Discovery is usually the one I first recommend, and especially in your current setup, I'll probably recommend it anyway. It says, our curiosity about the universe is what got us this far, and there is so much left to discover. What it does is, it gets you map the stars as an edict, which are, we'll get to edicts, but it increases your anomaly research speed 20%. Not a huge thing, but also, once you've finished getting everything in the discovery thing, it will give a flat 10% to all of your research speeds. But if you hover over the different things in discovery, you'll see things like, for example, one of those first things I believe in the left column is the top one, yeah. Survey speed increased by 35%, and science ship disengagement chance increased by 50%. So, survey speed, you know what that is because you're surveying, means that you'd be able to survey systems faster. And the disengagement chance is how good of a chance there is for the artificial intelligence to jump away when a ship is being attacked and in danger. So it's good for science vessels to have. So just a 50% bonus to being able to disengage if something starts to attack them without you having to intervene is good. So that is also the one I just picked myself.
Okay, so that would probably mean there's also, I think, another anomaly over here, too.
Yeah, you see how it's got a Roman numeral there? Yeah, there you go. It's whatever that says, 6 or 7. I can't quite make out your resolution there. But, yeah, so you can... That is another thing that you'll want to do eventually, but that I don't recommend doing right now because you're trying to get choke points. As we all are. I'm making a beeline to my choke points. I'm trying to get...
Go ahead.
I'm trying to choke everything. Alright, ready to unpause?
Yep.
Alright. Choke all the things. I don't have the alloys to make new ships. Oh, I won't say I started on very hard, but I think I started on hard. I think is my origin. I'm still...
I have another novel.
Initiating tactical
shit.
retreat.
And I am evading a hostile fleet. That's
Oh lord.
in my
Oh, that-
home system?
That's typically hellish. Hello. I'm gonna leave that for now.
Leave
Boy,
that
you
for-
are finding a lot of things out there.
I mean, they science vessels, they find things. So, hold on, who are these? The pertinent ones. Centuries ago, a group of radical priests and their devoted followers on oh wow, I forgot how to say my home system. Atlantis, broke away from the established religions and formed their own church. These extremists called themselves the penitent ones? Penitent ones. And have been responsible for many atrocities and acts of terror over the years. Although they have kept a low profile in modern times, we recently learned that many of their agents have infiltrated our military. These renegades have secretly been diverting resources to the construction of a small fleet of starships at hidden facilities on Atlantis. When their treachery was revealed, the cultists blasted into orbit and on their ships and fled to Pergot's Freehold.
Situation log
Where the hell is
updated.
Pergot's Freehold? What? I'm gonna need to shoot you with guns.
With guns.
I can't recruit an admiral right now, can I? Oh no, this is actually not a good matchup of 108 versus 128. If I can get them to the starbase, it'll be okay. Alright, I'm ready to unpause whenever you are. Though I'm the first person to get attacked, let the record show. Oh wait, is that just a... No, that's a ship.
Anomaly found.
We're ignoring that
Oh
anomaly
my god,
for
I
now.
got mass extinction.
Well, that sounds bad.
Oh god, what the heck is this?
You're having story things happen. Do you want me to read it?
Sure.
Our first stumbling steps into the void beyond Fuzzle were not motivated solely by curiosity or a desire to conquer the unknown or a need to leave our mark on the galaxy. The biosphere of Fuzzle has undergone rapid changes in the past few centuries, and prominent scientists warn that Fuzzle may be faced with the beginnings of a mass extinction event. That cycle of purging of life that is inseparable from planetary existence in the greater cosmos. A research plan has been put together to study a number of planets rendered uninhabitable by major astronomical incidents or planet-bound catastrophes. We hope that by reconstructing these events, a similar fate may be avoided for Fuzzle and the Vulpine race. It falls to you as Yip of the Vulpine Divine Theocracy to ensure that this expedition is carried out. Consult the situation log for details. Alright, so let's introduce 2ply to the situation log, everybody. Over on the left side is where the situation log is hiding. It's second from the top. And you'll see it's got a little gold icon on it. One of your things there is mass extinction. If you click on it, you'll see 6 places that the game wants you to take your science vessels and research. Now, none of these are timed, so one assumes that putting this off for a little while isn't necessarily a bad thing. But here's a fun one. If you scroll out the galactic map so you can see a little bit more while you're doing this, you can click on Track All on Map, that button, and it will blink all of the systems that have where you need to get these things. Oh, and look, they're all nearby, so yeah, you're not in a huge rush.
Plus, I'm surveying one of the systems as it is.
Yeah, so that probably means... So, if you look at the systems from up closer, or if you click on the system itself, you will see where this is a research thing that you'll want to send a science vessel to do. If you don't want those things pulsing on your map and distracting you can click on the Stop Tracking button, or you can also track them individually. And there you go, you have a thing to do. And I have a tiny little battle. I expect this to go very badly. I'm going to get a weakened fleet because we're almost evenly matched in this. Otherwise, I am ready to unpause whenever you are.
I have one way out there.
Oh shit, you do. Well, okay, so just to be clear, it's not super bad, right? You might find out that you have neighbors to the north, and they might be friendly neighbors. And if they're friendly,
We can only hope.
and if they're friendly neighbors, you can just fly into their system and research the thing and not worry about it because you have open borders to them.
We can hope.
Oh man, dude, you were in the middle. He was in the middle of constructing. No, wait, he wasn't in the middle of constructing. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything. It's fine. I'm telling you, it's fine. Okay, let me know when we're ready to unpause.
Okay, I'm ready to unpause.
Alright. On my screen, we're going to focus on the deadly nature of the deadliness.
Battle is joined.
Okay, so 50 of the system is complete.
System survey complete.
I have access to exotic gases. And, oh jeez, what? Hold on. Okay, my own story thing has happened. Also, I've found a pre-flight civilization, so that's pretty cool. But, okay. Our valiant space forces have successfully disabled a ship in the cultist armada. It is mostly intact, and we are picking up faint life signs from inside the hull. Once we have eliminated all threats in the immediate vicinity, we should conduct a boarding operation to secure any survivors. They may be able to tell us more about the ultimate motives of the Pentant ones. Prepare the breaching charges.
Situation log updated.
What do I need to do with that? Has a military ship? Okay, cool. We'll get right on that. I feel like we should probably heal first. Alright, ready to unpause.
I am not. I am currently trying to figure out. Okay, so I have finished doing the research on Pythium.
You doing the what?
I finished the surveying on this. So
Survey.
then,
Okay, yeah. You had me for a second there. I was like, wait, what? So, okay. So you're asking where to go next? I would go to the next jump
where's my
because...
construction? Oh,
Oh. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure people can see your screen. Oops, that is not your screen at all.
how do I know when my construction dude is done?
In the bottom left corner of his screen, he currently says no orders. So he's not doing anything right now.
So I can send him over here, right?
Yes, you want to... Well, you've got it highlighted, so what you can do is you can either right-click on the system from here, or right-click from the star inside of the system itself. Either one of those two things will do the same thing. And you click on Build Starbase Outposts. That will grab that system as your territory, and you will expand one notch, like in that... You'll expand to that system. And then everything around that will be your pinkish purple. And, additionally, anything that's in that system, specifically that 2 energy that you have, once you claim it with the outpost, you'll be able to tell your construction ship to actually build a mining station there. You can't do it until you've owned the system.
Okay, so he's going there.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got... He has no orders, right?
No, he currently has the 1 order. Oh wait, I'm sorry, that's your science vessel. Okay, your science vessel is...
It's the wrong one.
Well,
I
you
don't
can
see
tell
that
the
one.
one that's got the red and the Z's over it is the one that currently doesn't have any action over there in your outlier.
This one.
Yes. And you see how it pulsed? So there you go. That's the one. So you can tell them to, yeah, go get that next system. And that is the minimum you want to do over there. Is grab those 2 and then you'll have a choke point. Then if you wanted, you have the... At this point you have the alloys and you have the energy. If you want to build a 3rd science vessel to start surveying more systems, you could do that at this point. Which, if I were you, I would do, because I'd be a little scared. The game has gotten a lot more interesting with the way it randomly generates setups, so that it presents you with a lot more interesting problems.
It's not letting me build it.
Well, the game is paused.
Ah, gotcha. So I just put that in there in the queue, right?
Yes, so it has 60 time units, 60 days, until it is done.
And do I recruit then, or can I recruit now?
You can recruit either time.
Okay, and then recruit, I've got to do the...
2
Wrong one.
Well, the leaders is the big list. The one at the very bottom is the big list of all your stuff that has the recruit buttons on it. Many ships, many things will give you ways to get to that screen, but no, you had it open on the left side. It's the bottom of the column, leaders. And that's the... So you have a governor on your home planet right now because they got elected or appointed. And you have all of these science people. You could recruit a new scientist. And you can see what your options are. Is that person anomaly research speed? I think they are. Oh, no, that's leader game. No, wait, yeah, survey speed. There you go. Perfect. I mean, you know, it's specific to survey speed, so... but it's better at the beginning of the game than it is in later game, because later in the game, obviously, you have, like, everything. So you don't necessarily need to research systems. So now, if you click on the science ship, and then you click the assign leader button that's on it... Oh, I'm sorry, when the science ship shows up. When the science ship shows up, you click on the science ship, you click on the assign person, and then you assign a person. Alright, ready whenever you are.
Ready to go.
System survey complete.
I found an abandoned gateway? That's crazy.
Situation log updated.
The Imperium is abuzz with news of the primitive alien civilization they found. May not be capable of light, but the aliens are quantifiably intelligent, and society shows all the hallmarks of moderately advanced culture. Hey, they're in, like, the Renaissance, so cool for them. I lost a Corvette. Damn it.
Special project complete.
Oh, hold on, I got a thing happening. Boarding action. Whoops, you know what? I just realized nobody can see my screen, because I am a professional, so I'll just click all the wrong buttons. Okay. Though the survivors offered stiff resistance, our boarding party was able to secure several prisoners from the disabled cultish starship. From them, we have learned that this conspiracy goes far deeper than we initially suspected. The agents of the Pentant Ones included several flag officers and high-ranking officials within our government. Mass arrests are being made in Altaris, and arrests belonging to this cult assets belonging to this cult have been seized. However, several starships they built in secret remain unaccounted for, and the upper echelons of the cult's leadership have vanished. We have picked up faint ion trails leading to several outlying systems. We must pursue these terrorists. I'm sorry, is that on my situation log? That sounds like a situation log. Yep.
It really does.
Alright, track all on map. Let's see where they are. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, what's this? Okay, stop tracking that one because I've already tracked it. Fuck. Go heal that shit. Alright, I'm ready to unpause whenever you are.
Okay, I do have a question.
Sure.
What do I do when my construction ship reaches the correct system?
If you told them to build, they should already be flying over there, and you should see a little holographic indicator that says that they are currently trying to build the observation post. There you go. It says they're 17% done. See in the bottom left?
Awesome, cool.
So they're doing the thing. If your science vessel gets done surveying the next system before that construction ship is done, you could hold Shift, then right-click on the next system to tell your vessel to go build that next starbase, and then they would do it after they finish this one. Shift just says, add my next command to the list rather than replacing it. Also, while I'm on this screen, let me turn off all this voting stuff. There we go. Okay. So that'll stop happening. Alright. So they are there, and there. Jeez. Jeez, you guys suck a lot. Alright, ready to unpause whenever you are.
Ready to?
Alright. Oh, survey speed increase. Let's go. Oh man, I might be able to have an L-gate soon. I need to replace my existing Corvette because that's going to be a freaking problem.
Construction complete.
man, I'm not gonna be able to claim systems because I don't have alloys for things. Okay, need to pause?
Pause, please. Got Habitable World Survey.
Mm-hmm.
We now know without a doubt that the thriving biosphere is not something unique to Fuzzy. Fuzzle, there we go. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy.
Oh,
Efforts to help life forms or encounter are already underway. But our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable, life-bearing worlds.
okay, now, before you click on those, because you have two options, hovering over them should tell you what they do, which is always an important thing to, like, consider before clicking on the thing. If you're not... You know how, like, in an RPG, when it gives you an option, you're like, I think that means what I want it to mean. But then you pick it and it's not. So on this one, it basically... It gives you the words, but then if you hover it over, it gives you, like, the math of what it'll do. So that one, if you click on a commendable initiative, you'll get the Habitable Survey Worlds event chain. So that's a thing. Or if you're like, meh, we got more stuff to do, you'll get some influence, and then it ends.
I kind of like the World Survey event because we have an extinction event. If we can get off the planet, maybe, right?
Right. And you should have habitable worlds near you, so we have to keep an eye out for those as well. Which would probably be the thing. Oh, is your third science ship ready before you unpause?
Hold on, I will. Let me. So, commendable initiative.
Mm-hmm. Now, only because it's a video game do you know that you have planets in nearby systems. So you may want to immediately tell this third science ship, once you assign it the scientist that you picked up a few minutes ago, you may want to tell it to immediately just survey all the systems directly around your home star. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go. And then we go back out to the galactic map. You could get that lower system, and then you could come out and you could tell them, like, basically shift and grab all the other systems one at a time.
Okay, do shift what now?
Well, first of all, you can right-click on that system to your south and tell it to survey that system.
I have to highlight this thing first, right?
That's true. You can do it from the outlier, or you can do it from inside here if you click on it specifically. I usually do it from the outlier. You can right-click on that system to your south and tell it to survey like you would all the other times.
Survey system?
Mm-hmm. And now, what you could do is you could hold shift, and you could right-click on the system directly to the left of your home system. You tell it, while holding shift, or holding shift specifically when you click on this button, because you actually don't have to be holding shift until you click on this button, I've learned. There you go. See, now you see that they're going down, then they're coming back, then they're going left. So you just added a command. So then you could hold shift, and the system that's directly north of that one you could survey. And then you could hold shift and tell them to survey the system that's directly across to your northeast that you haven't surveyed yet. And then you'll have all the systems directly around your home base surveyed. And you should find up to 2 habitable worlds if you do that. And then, of course, they'll be out of commands at that point. And you currently have an idle construction ship. So while that next system is not... Yeah, while that next system is not... like able to be done anything, you could tell that one to put a mining station on that star to get those 2 energy each month. It'll cost you 100 minerals, which you have, and I really don't for some reason. I gotta come up with like a Stellaris proper interface for all these different like screens and things, but in any event. Oh yeah, there you go. They're prepared to do the job and they are waiting to unpause.
Should I build another? I shouldn't build a ship yet. In that shipyard, right?
I would say, for me personally, to solidify your comfort level, I would click on your shipyard and tell it to build a Corvette. The Corvette should cost you about 100 alloys, at least at the start of the game, and that will give you a fleet that is currently 4 of 4, rather than 3 of 3. Oh, that...
Okay.
Wait, hold on. No, hold on. You want to click on... you're just clicking on the outpost. You want to click over to the... In the right side on your outlier, you have... Like, so different star bases can have different modules in them, and unless they have a shipyard module, then they can't build ships. So only your home star base currently has a shipyard. So there you go. That's what you want. Click on Corvette at the top, which currently costs 100 at default, and then you'll end up having a more powerful fleet. Your fleet, estimated fleet power, as you can see over there to the far right side under your military fleets, is listed as 108. When that ship finishes building, you'll probably have, let's say 128.
Okay, cool.
Something like that.
And then I can recruit a general, right?
For fleets, you want admirals. Generals are for armies, which are your ground troops. Which we are not to yet, luckily. And you, unlike your science vessels, you don't need one to just be able to do your stuff. So if you actually want to save your energy, you could. They do each have traits that give you certain bonuses, but you don't need one to just have a basic fighting force. And you could actually put off getting an admiral until it's time to go to fight, excluding getting jumped in your home system, because at that point it will have been too late and you'll just start shooting. But otherwise, all right, ready to unpause whenever you are.
Ready to unpause.
Okay. I'm currently replacing my first lost Corvette, so that's fun. Oh man, I'm in the danger zone. How am I doing on my employment? Leader has gained a level. Wait, that takes consumer goods? I don't have a lot of consumer goods.
Ooh, construction complete and a leader has gained a level. Oop, oop.
Nice.
What did they construct? Oh yeah. Can we pause for a second?
Sure.
We have another anomaly.
It's very anomalous. Oh man.
Okay, so I have... He's busy commanding. So this one is routine and only costs 118. I could probably research that really quickly, right?
Well, it says it would take 118 days, so that's roughly 4 months. Which ship is it?
It is the...
Well, they're in the Thabit system, so scroll your camera to the side or move the window.
This one here.
Okay, because that's one's out where you're trying to survey to, I might still leave it be for now. If it was that science vessel that's on your left that's getting the planets that are nearby, and you can see, oh look, there's a planet that you can inhabit at some point there, to your planet to the left. See how it's got a little orange symbol out on the galactic map? In Arctic World 16. That's habitable for you, right?
Yep.
There you go. That can be your first colony.
Nice. Okay,
It's a little on the small size, but it's not like it's not like 10.
So leave it be for now.
Sure.
Hold on, my construction is complete.
Oh, well then, are they? They're not. Yeah, they're not quite done surveying the system. But what you could do is you could click on this construction ship and tell them to go to the south into that system where your science ship is, so that they can be ready to grab it.
This one up here is ready and has been claimed. Sorry, it has been. It's now white.
Okay. Well, take into account travel time, but you otherwise have the choke point. So yeah, you could tell them to go up there. You can click on your construction ship on the right side without leaving this screen, and then right-click on this the red dwarf. It's like a red dwarf. There you go, outpost. And then they will turn around and fly back. So, here's a fun thing to take into account. Let's see. Well, actually, from here, what can we see? Where do you want to go? Okay, yeah, I think. Okay, your west is going to be safe if you can secure your north. So you want to go up But it's a question of, do you want to go left or right? I say go right because that will be a better opportunity. Well, hold on. Left is one less jump. Wait, I'm saying those backwards. Right is one less jump. Yeah, I think I would go to the left and then up. I think is what I would do. Wait, who did you...
I don't know what I just pushed, but how do I...
Oh, you... Wait, what science vessel is that? Did you build a fourth one?
No! This one was done. It's just done. I accidentally hit a button that is putting it back to our station.
Oh, you... Oh, okay. I couldn't read that arrow. Okay, you're fine. You're paused, so you're not moving. So
how do I change that?
Just... They're still highlighted, so just right-click on that system and tell them to explore, and they'll go that way instead. Like, they haven't gone anywhere.
Okay, cool.
And then you could probably shift-click and tell it to survey the two systems directly above it. So that system, yeah. Pardon me, anybody who's watching, I'm doing my best to, Oh, I'm sorry. Gohan said he had 4 people down for Among Us. I don't know how... Gohan, are you there? How long ago did you say that? It's hard for me to see my chat room. Click on... Hold shift and click survey system on that one. There you go. And we'll see where all that goes. I don't know how to get to you from where I am.
I am ready to unpause.
Alright. I guess I'm ready to unpause. I'm scared. I have a very poor economy to start with. And literally no planet. We've discovered a new archaeological site.
Complete.
Cool. We'll get to that eventually.
Really, another one? We're gonna leave it for now.
There are plenty of anomalies. So many anomalies. I usually
So
say...
my leader gained a level. but it
System
won't-
survey complete.
Weird.
Leave
Okay.
it for now.
Crap, I need to pause real quick. Mass extinction of Broken Planet.
Alright.
Are confident the asteroid belt in this system was once a habitable planet, torn asunder by unknown forces. The special project has been issued to study one of the major asteroids in the belt.
Okay. Ready to unpause?
Not yet, I'm looking. I have to go do that eventually, but not right now.
Okay. I'm gonna have to make certain calls I wouldn't normally make on. So this is interesting to me. I'm getting to play a little bit differently. Alright, ready when you are.
Yep, you can unpause.
Alright, so to anybody watching my screen, because I have such limited energy and alloys, I believe I'm going to stop expanding a lot quicker than usual. So that's gonna be scary.
Anomaly found.
But I am living in the void, so it shouldn't actually matter how many systems I grab as much as it matters how many planets are in each system, even uninhabitable planets, because I can just build habitats around them. Which is a weird way to play,
Construction complete.
but it's what I'm doing.
Anomaly found.
Anomaly found. Well, let's leave it be for now. And I'm already being attacked by religious
Hey, I'm going
zealots.
to pause real quick. I got like 6 different things going on.
Okay.
Okay, this one I could probably research really quickly. This one is the Fabit system over here, and it's only going to take 79 days.
Okay.
Or I can just wait until we claim it. I just left it be for now. Give me a
Okay.
second. Give me one moment while I get my construction now.
Alright. I think I missed Gohan. Oh well. I hope he's having fun playing Among Us. Let's see. I haven't got. It's so crazy that all this has happened. I haven't got my first technology researched yet.
Okay, I have a quick question.
Sure.
Since I have to go research something in that one area up there for the that broken planet, how do I stop my current ship from doing what it's doing? With the
Well,
whole...
if you just give them a new order, they will just start doing the new order. Alternatively, you can hit that little circle with a cross through it, which will just, if you don't give them a new order, will just stop them in place. They have completely researched that system, and so that survey is complete. So they're on their way to the next system survey. So interrupting them now is basically optimal, but also you should be aware that you could take your construction ship and consider grabbing that system next, so that you can begin expanding your actual civilization because you can inhabit that planet.
Yep, that's what I'm going to do. It's constructing the mining colony right now on that one.
Oh, okay.
So, on the other one that's up there, just this way we have more stuff, because that's what I put them doing.
Right. So you want him to go up there, and okay, I see it. And I should be able to right-click on.
I might just wait for him to get up that way after surveying the other ones.
Okay.
So yeah.
Oh, okay. Over to the right side, you see you've got your the fuzzy sector that is centered on the fuzzy planet, the planet fuzzy, I should say. If you see those little icons to the right side, the little house icon just means that you have a building slot that you can build a major building in, but the red icon, the briefcase, means that you have one unemployment, which is the little bronze symbol there next to the briefcase with the X through it on the planetary screen. Oh, let me make sure that my guys can see it. Okay, the stream can see it. So, there's a lot to look at this planetary screen, so let's just be super clear about the stuff. Okay, I'm looking at the top right box. How much stability your planet has right now is the little balanced symbols, right? So you've got 71% stability, which is good. You currently have 33 pops. That's however many chunks of population you have on the planet. But up underneath that, the next 6 icons are important. The little shadowy dude is crime. The little worker dude is how many jobs you have available. The building is how many homes you have left, like housing left. The one underneath that, the one with the briefcase and the cross through it, that's your unemployment. And then the one in the top right by itself is amenities, which is basically how much like happiness and joy creation stuff you have. You want to basically be in the beginning of the game for monetary reasons and stuff like that, for the way the economy works out, and for not having volatility in your economy. You want to have a positive but generally low number of jobs and a positive but generally low amount of housing. So you've got 5 housing available, but you have no jobs available, and you have 1 population amount looking for jobs and not finding it. And you have a couple ways of solving this. 1, buildings are major ways of making jobs that are generally specialist jobs. You probably don't need specialist jobs right now, so let's just glance over at the districts. The first district, the blue one, is the city district, which usually gives you about 1 job and 5 to 7 housing. It depends on how your cultural stuff is set up. I think my Sexarian race is generally communal, so I think we actually get like +2 house. So we get like +7 housing in a clerk job, where you're getting +5 in a clerk job. So it's just one of those slightly different, but generally it's going to be more housing than jobs. Your next 3 are usually all the same. Generally, they will give you 2 housing and 2 jobs. So 2 housing and energy, 2 housing to energy jobs, 2 housing to mineral jobs, 2 housing to food jobs. What is your lowest accumulation at the top? Oh, they're all about even. So since the planet seems to lean more towards
mining is only about 8, isn't it? That's consumer goods.
No. Mining is minerals. You can turn minerals into consumer goods, and you can turn minerals into alloys. So having more minerals is good, but also energy is your economy overall. So basically what I would say is, right now you want to build either a mining district or an energy district, because either of those will benefit you in the long run, and having a big positive on food in the early game basically doesn't mean anything. You just need to be positive, even if it's +1, and that's all that really matters. There you go, you've got a mining district, so in 240 days, you'll create 2 more housing, so your housing will go to 7, and you'll create 2 more jobs, so your jobs will go to 1, and 1 available, and your unemployment will go away in 240 days. And the volatility, as Cody discovered when he was playing the game, basically comes from if you have a whole bunch of jobs, like you just build ahead, a whole bunch of jobs available for your civilization, it sounds like a good idea, but much like in other economies, what ends up happening is if people can inhabit a bunch of other jobs, people will move around between jobs. And then those numbers at the very top of the screen that say fairly consistent with like just going up in general, will become inconsistent because from time to time populations will move from one job to another, therefore moving how you account for your economy, I guess is how I'll say it. I hope that makes sense?
It does.
Okay. Always ask the questions if you don't know. Or if I'm not clear, because I worry about being clear.
I will ask. Okay.
Alright, ready to unpause?
Ready to unpause.
I'm getting better on the food, but not better on anything else. I'm going to have to find a way to get alloy production up, because if I can't get alloys in this racial construct, I won't be able to get population. Oh no, I'm a villager. Ha. Alright, let's see here. I'm scared. I have very low production of everything. And I found another archaeological site. Fun. Super fun archaeological times.
System survey complete.
Okay, I've decided I'm gonna go all the way up to there and no further. I'm not gonna
Construction
go...
complete.
Alright, I'm a liar. I'm gonna go this much further. But then I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna turn the hell around. I'm gonna leave that ship to its own devices. Construction ship, what do you do? Whoa, that was fast, dude. Oh, you must have already been doing it. Yes, that, obviously I knew that. I clearly knew that. I mean, clearly. Right. That's obvious. I am a little surprised I have, like, no habitable worlds. I mean, I wasn't guaranteed any because of my void upbringing, but... I'm letting this inspire me for Lancer. I don't normally play human races in Stellaris, so...
System survey complete. Construction complete.
Excuse me? I have 2 L gates? What in the actual hell?
Initiating tactical.
I got
retreat.
cultists. Hold on. Yet another cultist fleet loyal to the Pentient Ones has been sighted in the Bardigan system. This time, however, their numbers include a strange ship of unfamiliar design. Battle stations? I'm a science vessel? I would like to not battle stations, right? Oh my god. Okay, I was worried about that. They have literally locked down this choke point. I have to build up my fleet. I don't even know how to do that. Alright, well anyway, science vessel. Alright. Ready whenever you are.
I'm ready.
Alright. Science vessel jumps away. Please jump away. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Survey system. Survey system. Survey system.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Scientific breakthrough achieved. Cool. I don't have a nebula near me, do I? No, I don't have a nebula near me at all. Weird. Alright, let's go for armor? We'll go for armor. And as far as Ascension perk, I think we're gonna go prosperity because I need to improve my economy. I'm actually... Yes?
Can we pause?
Sure. Oh, you've got the result of your mass extinction. Would you like me to read it?
Sure, I'm trying to get this off too.
The asteroid is actually a chunk of what was once a habitable and probably inhabited planet. Regular? Is that the name of the planet? Regular but overlapping fracture patterns indicate that planetary demolition was intentional and controlled, if somewhat rushed. All signs point to this planet being the homeworld of whatever species destroyed it. We may never know what drove them to consider planetary annihilation to be the lesser evil, and perhaps we should be grateful for that. Well.
Well. Give me 1 second. I have to do something real quick.
Okay. I have to get my ships into ship shape. I have to shape my ships into the shape of ships that ship. A shipping ships. But anyway. Actually, you don't have any shipping ships in this game.
Hold on here. Give me a second.
Oh, hello, additional viewer. For the record, anybody who's just tuning in, this is 2ply's first game, so I am doing my best to be an instructor. First games of Stellaris are notoriously smash you in the face, so we'll see how it goes.
Okay, so I have completed the Corvette.
Mm-hmm.
Should I make another construction ship since I have 3 science ships currently?
I mean, okay, well, before answering that question, let's back out to your galactic map. And let's see what you have. So...
I have to go claim all that.
That's true, but you have to keep in mind that at this point, your bottleneck, and not your physical bottleneck, but like your economic bottleneck is actually how much influence you have. So you have 46 influence stored, and you have 3 each new influence a month. And what that will result in is, as you try and claim systems early on, you being held back by how much influence you have. Now, sometime in the near future, you and I are both going to get pop-ups for telling us that we're getting factions on our planets. But besides that, if you back out to the system map, you'll see that in order for you to start mining any of these planets, that you will, or getting any of these research or mining stations, I should say, that you will need to claim the systems first. Now, to answer your question in 2 parts, 1, since you're going so far away from your original home destination and it would be such travel time to send your 1 construction ship back and forth across your system, I would say you'd probably be in the best bet to build a 2nd construction ship and send it north. And then every once in a while basically have one construction ship. I think I said science ship. Build a 2nd construction ship and send it north. And then basically trade jobs between them as they grab systems north, south, up to where your choke points are. And then quite separately, I might also add that I don't think it requires any influence to do it, but it does cost alloys to make a colony ship. And you may want to, now that you've claimed that one system, go ahead and set about getting a colony. And I believe that's 200 alloys, so you almost have enough for that as well as your construction ship. So I would probably get the colony ship going first, and then do the construction ship second. There are a couple ways to colonize. The easiest way is to click on the little green planet out on the galaxy map, because there's only one in that system.
Mm-hmm. Do you want a second? Let me go ahead and build this.
Oh, well, you see, okay. So you know where they're going, and you can build a colony ship ahead of time, which is what you're going to do. But if you did it from the planetary thing instead, it would begin building the ship and colonize and do all that, and it would do it automated. You wouldn't have to do click anything more on it. So yeah, you can do it from there, or you can do it out on the galaxy map, clicking the little planet symbol. Either works. It brings up the planetary screen. Then you click on the colonize button. Then from the nearest starbase, it gives you these options. Importantly, for habitability, you see that your habitability is... So I was wrong. It was 80%, not 90%. So 80% to planets that are not your home planet, but in your same... So it must be 80 and then 70 for the other ones? I think that's what I might have said. So anyway, it's not as good as I thought. But, yeah, you can kind of see a preview of the planet, all the districts you'll be able to make on it, all that good stuff. But over here on the colonize from... you will have all of the options available to you that you can colonize with, which obviously at the start of the game is your home planet with your home species. Or sometimes your home planet and one of the two species on your planet. Depends on how you started the game. This will be the name of the colony when it lands. You can rename it later, but that's otherwise... The default is whatever planet prime, because it's the first one in the system. But what I'm trying to get at is, if you have migration treaties with other species, or if you have other species that are living inside your inside of your space, because you're xenophile, so that's likely to happen at some point, you'll have colonize options for colony ships with other species than your own, if you so choose at that point. That's the only point I was trying to make in that whole thing. So did you start that one?
Yep, I started that one.
Okay. Then in 2 months, you'll have the alloys to build another construction ship, and then you can do that. Because you can see you have 80 in storage right now. It requires 100 to make a construction ship, and you're getting to plus 12 a month up there. Okay?
Okay, gotcha.
Alright, ready whenever you are.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Oh man, that location is 295 strength.
System survey complete.
Leave that be for now. I can't build that starbase. Oh, jeez. Hey, you decided to comment.
Comment sighted.
Oh, your race take it to be a good thing? I know it's a little bit different when you see a comment when you're a spiritualist race.
It was a good omen.
Ah, that's good. Glad you don't have any naysayers. Probably have to rub them out. Damn naysayers.
Really heresy.
I might need some serious gene therapy clinics because I am not going to get any... Okay, I am negative... Well, -0. -0 energy. Why is that? What have I done wrong? I just finished the second ship and... Oh, jeez. I can't even support more ships because I don't have the energy. Must have energy.
Must construct additional pylons.
Indeed. This is a more difficult start than I was expecting.
Ooh, research complete.
Cool. Oh, mine should be almost done by now, too. Alright, need me to pause for that?
If you could.
Okay. So, you have administrative capacity. So, at the very top of the screen there, you'll see a little, like, planet-looking symbol with 3 arrows coming out of it that says 39 of 50. Okay? That... Whoop. There you go. Empire Sprawl. So, this is the total Empire Sprawl you have that from districts and systems and colonies and all that good stuff. Okay. So, having higher administrative capacity is an increase in Empire Sprawl. Empire Sprawl, like I said, is your soft cap. You can go over it, but it starts to negatively affect, like, the speed at which you can research stuff and other things. So, not a bad call, but early in the game, at least this earlier roll, probably not as useful. You're at 39 to 50. Hydroponics farms means that you can both build buildings on the planet, in addition to districts, buildings on the planet that can create farms, or you could build hydroponic bays in star bases in case you start coming up short on food. You are not currently short on food. You were going to ask a question, though. It sounded like you were going to ask a question.
Okay. My little guy over here, this is biology, my little guy over here gets a bonus to biology, right?
That's true. So, I mean, they would research it 15% faster. But there's also another one there, food from farms. Oh, because you got the thing on the tradition path. You now have 4 choices instead of 3 choices on this screen. So straight 4 food from farming is also there. Is also the same amount. It's also a choice. But again, your food is currently okay. In fact, I would go ahead and say you don't super need anything that's on this right now, but the most useful for the long run would probably be the Off-World Trade Company. And the reason that is because that allows you to basically collect trade from further away than home systems. So, for the sake of argument, click away from the screen for a second because you're paused. Just close it so you can see everything, and click and zoom so that you can see a majority of your home space. Now, down in the bottom right corner of the screen, you have a whole mess of icons that they need to really refigure out at some point. But the icon you're looking for is in the top left corner of those bottom right icons, which is the 2 arrows that go back and forth. That is your trade routes. Now, currently, it's not going to show you anything because all of your trade is centered in your home system. Now, if you click on your home starbase, and you can do that from the galaxy map by clicking on the little white symbol that's got the 2 dots next to it, next to your home system, or you can click over there. Either works. Now click on the starbase icon tab at the bottom of that interface, and this will show you all the interface you're in right now. That one. There you go. You can see that you have modules and buildings on your starbase. One of the modules you have is a trade hub that you just start with. And you see that it says collection range +1 on it. It's got a little green +1.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what that means is, from your home starbase, you collect all of the trade value of your home system, obviously from your home planet, and you collect all of the trade value from one additional jump away from your home system. So for the sake of argument, if you look at your systems right now, actually hold Alt for just a second. Alt will show you all of the things that you can basically be mining in a given system, but all the green numbers that you don't normally see are all the things that are currently mined or researched or whatever. So you see in your home system, what does that say? You have 15 trade value. That's the little diamond ring thing.
Where?
You got like 5 icons underneath your home system while you're holding Alt?
Yeah.
Okay. You got like a little diamond ring thing that's like 15. There you go. Trade value.
Got it.
Okay. Now you will see one over to the left and up one in Isaac's system. You have something in that system, some valuable resource on some planet. Did I say right? I meant left. There you go. You have 4 trade value in that system. But first of all, you can't claim the trade in a system you don't own, so that's factor number 1. But factor number 2 is, from your home system, Isaac is actually 2 jumps away, whether you go north and come down, or whether you go left and go up. So in order to collect on Isaac, you would need either a starbase in the system, which would create a trade route from that starbase to your home starbase, Or you could add a trade hub to your home star base, which would allow it to collect one more jump away. And that's why trade hub is useful.
Gotcha.
Okay. Now again, you could just lean into the food, you could lean into the administrative capacity. Each one of those is equally good, but also not super relevant to your current play, so it's however you want to do that one. Alright, I am otherwise...
I am good otherwise.
Good otherwise. Okay, going back to my screen. I don't know why I'm looking at that system. And unpausing. Hey, I also have a commendable initiative.
Updated.
Oh, but if I stop building star bases, then I can also build more Corvette. Oh man, this is so weird for me. I am literally going to have to stop grabbing new systems so I can strengthen my home stuff.
Can you pause real quick?
I can.
Anomaly found.
I have 4 in this one now.
Well, yeah, because you got the science that gives you one more option every time. Ooh, those are all good choices. I would say the least at the start right now is probably going to be, you can probably leave behind the Corvette patterns for like being able to make your Corvettes faster. Yeah, I kind of keep leaning into, at the start of the game, you kind of want to make yourself stronger, so I would lean on the ceramo metal armor up there at the top, because as much as it'd be good to give your Corvettes more hit points, which was one of your other options there, the armor, if you happen to roll destroyers early, will benefit destroyers as well. Alright, ready whenever you are. Let's see here. I am not... Okay.
Okay, I am ready.
You are ready. Okay, unpausing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... see, I have
Anomaly found.
My choke point on creating new star bases is actually that I don't have the alloys, more than I don't have the,
Construction complete.
Oh, jeez, okay. So we're gonna build this mining station to get some energy back. And then I haven't the foggiest effing idea what to do from that point. I am really constrained by my economy right now. But it's interesting.
System survey
I'm not,
complete.
Distraught. You receive artifacts from an ancient alien civilization.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Okay, colonization in progress. Can you pause real quick?
Sure. Do you want me to read?
Sure.
So, on 2ply, wait, hold on, let me make sure everybody can see your screen. They cannot. Huzzah. Wait, not that one, this one. Okay. Our colony ship has gently touched down on the snow fields of Nishpan Prime in a deep valley near the equator. The landing site, nestled within a large mountain chain, is nestled within a large mountain chain and is well protected from the elements. The ship has been permanently converted into an administrative headquarters of the new settlement, and the reactor core is in the process of being removed so that it may serve as the colony's temporary power source. Hundreds of small tents and prefab shelters have sprung up around the former starship's massive hull as colonists begin to disembark in large numbers. The first Vulpine city on an alien world. A great day for the Vulpine divine theocracy.
Nice! Sweet.
You did it! You did the thing! Let's see here. I'm learning about the Eurasian Concordant. Hey, they appear to be of six-limbed mammals, just like those Sexerlupians. And there are several references to some sort of plague called the Javorian Pox. I would like to not catch that, please. Which swept across their empire with devastating results. Interesting.
Situation log updated.
Alright, ready to unpause
Hold on one
whenever
second.
you are.
My construction ship is just waiting for that extra 3 influence there so I can build a starbase on this little outpost.
Well, it ticks over at the start of the month, so you have 14 days.
Give me 1 second.
Unless you... Wait, hold on. March? Is... Every month...
Okay, we're good.
I actually don't know. I actually don't know which days are 30, 31 off the top of my head.
Complete.
But whatever.
Okay, go ahead. We're good.
Okay. Let's reduce the... Yeah, I'm definitely going the prosperity tree way earlier than expected. Oh, hello, planet.
System survey
Alpine
complete.
World 24. Nice. I appreciate your alpininess. I need you to create me a new Corvette. Because, I need to go smote some people. They're in my way.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Let's get even more unity. I normally wouldn't, but, like, we're clearly gonna need to... We're gonna need to do some.
Okay, I'm gonna pause real quick. We discovered a site.
Indeed. The echoes inside. Let me see. Let me flick my... Oh, no, I never flicked back to my screen. I gotta get better at that. Okay, yours says... Readings from the Crocum 4A, which is obviously a moon around an existing planet, reveal that it was once mostly covered in lush vegetation. Now, the forlorn orb is little more than a barren rock. Despite lacking any noteworthy tectonic activity, sensory scans of the planet have registered puzzling seismographic data. Something is moving underground, something big. This warrants further investigation. Alright. Think of archaeological sites like specific and, I won't say repeatable, but let's say staged researches. They're different than surveys. They are archaeological. They are a different, like, let's say, skill. But if you click that window away, you will see that you'll now have like a little like shovel in a mound of dirt in one of the systems that you near. I think it's that one directly to like middle bottom screen. Yeah. So you've got a little white symbol there that's got like a little dig site with a shovel in it. There you go. So it's in there. So that is something that is gonna take some time to uncover, even more than regular research normally is. And it will come in stages. And each stage will come with a story. And generally, by the time you get to the end of it, you'll learn something new, and you'll get some technology, or maybe you'll get like a cool, like at the best ones, you'll get like a major artifact, and like because sometimes the chains will lead off of the planet onto other planets because they'll lead you in interesting scientific directions. Okay, we can see a lot more of your north now. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Is this good? I think this is good. Zoom in just ever so slightly and scroll up. No, you've still got to jump out of that binary star system over to the side. Damn. I thought that was a bottleneck. Or not a bottleneck. I thought it was like a little alcove. So, okay. So... But we do see you're connecting things. Wait, hold on. Can I see one of those? Let me look on my map. Let me, whoops. I have absolutely pressed the wrong button. Let me see if I can get our screens next to each other. Okay. So... Ah!
This little spot up here might be our connecting point.
It is. You can't see my screen right now, but you see that triangle that leads across to the left and then, like, connects out to two places?
Yep.
Okay, so that big star you just hovered over a second ago, that connection that goes down to the right, my science vessel is one jump straight down from there, the tiny little white star. That's where one of my science vessels is right now. So that is our connecting pathway. We are not near each other, and there could literally be people that are right in between us. So that's not great. But we'll work with it. So on that note, once this science vessel is done surveying the system, I am actually going to set them to explore rather than survey, and I'm going to have them jump until they get to you so that we can meet and start our actual contact.
Yay!
And I am sacrificing mine because I am the more experienced player, so I can come back from this deficit. Let's see here. Where's that? Where is that pulsar on your screen? Pulsar. Oh, there it is. I don't need that one. I need this one. And then we should meet once I do that. Okay. So, working on it. Ready to unpause whenever you are.
Yep, go for it.
I need more systems with more energy. Oh, what the hell? I got positive energy. Why did I have negative energy so bad a minute ago? What the hell? Anybody hurting for jobs? Comet sighted. A fierce plume of flame sears the heavens of Stellaris as a comet skirts the upper stratosphere. The sheer power evident in its cosmic trajectory has made a profound impression on the capital's populace. They liken the
Pause a quick second with me.
They liken the intractability of its path to the inevitability of Alartis Imperium's ascension to galactic supremacy. I got a fanatical materialist viewing of a comet. To victory! 60 days plus happiness. Rock on. That's so silly. Anyway, sorry. You were getting science, I believe? Shields are real good, but so are shooty shoots, but also so is being able to research or survey your systems even faster. Which for the purpose of multiplayer might be the go-to, but I want to be clear that obviously getting better... Wait, hold on. You're researching... You researched better kinetic weapons before, right? I think?
Yeah.
Okay, so actually you can leave off the blue lasers for a while because it's okay at the beginning of the game to lean into, say, like the next time you see kinetic weapons, grab the next level, rather than mixing kinetic and energy weapons. It is somewhat safe to lean into one. So at this point, I would say probably survey speed, but shields is a good choice too. It will take you a little bit longer, but survey speed would definitely get you more eyes on more of your systems faster. And actually, because of your current setup where you're not like... Oh, I'm talking in this screen. Okay. In your current setup where you just have all this empty space above you, which seems pretty dangerous, yeah, survey speed to get up there is pretty quickly. You might end up having a large empire, depending on if there's literally somebody at that choke point between us. Like, who knows? We will find out. Are you ready to go?
Okay, once again.
What are you trying to do? Oh wait, are all your oh, you interrupted that one science vessel. Because you meant to. That's the one that was back home. So you were gonna send. No, wait, hold on. They returned and then So your third science vessel you made is actually done. Yeah, your dude's done. I would probably send them westward and start collecting all those, like, knowledge on all those back areas. Like, west and down. Like, have them go, like, down one and then up the other, basically. So go through Garagawa, or whatever that system's name is, that I can't quite read. And, go survey the next system to the south, and then the next system to the south, and then start coming up the outside. And then you'll just have all this information in here about, like, what systems would be good to grab next. If that makes any sense.
Yep, go ahead.
Okay. $14 orders. Jeez, how many systems are in here? Or how many planetoids? need to get another foundry pretty badly.
Oh, 1 second.
Okay.
Can you pause?
I got it. I thought I got it. I did not. Okay, now I got it.
Okay, this is... That's the one I was looking for.
Oh. Well, okay then. Oh, you want to research that with a science vessel, and you do not currently have a science vessel highlighted. Okay. What?
Okay, that one just finished its project over here.
Right, but they were surveying systems, so when I used...
All three of them were surveying systems at that point, because I'd already researched the other one.
Okay.
So it's just that moment of, oh, we finally researched, we finally got to this system, so I'm going to send the second one over there while that one's researching to research that, split them off again.
Okay. Alright, ready whenever you are.
Yep, go ahead.
Alright, let's see here. I don't need more jobs right now, so I'm going to just unpause. What kind of a planet? That's an alpine world. Ah, wow, I didn't realize my habitability was literally 0%. I'm gonna need robots at some point. Or a migration treaty. Wait, alpine world? Hold on, you're unfrozen, so if I meet up with you, I could get a migration
System
treaty.
survey complete.
And I could actually get some of your race to be able to inhabit planets. That would be pretty good.
Nice.
It's also large, too. It's like 24. Most planets, I think, top out at like 25. Alright, building another Corvette.
Initiating tactical retreat.
Cultist Marauders encountered. 1 second. More ships belonging to the Penitent ones have been encountered in the Ambor system. They are approaching an attack formation. Well, I don't appreciate that as a science vessel. However, they are weak enough that I can actually send my existing fleet to go gank them, so I will do that. Alright, ready to unpause. Let me know when you are ready. I hear crackling.
Grr. Do what I asked you to do, you little shit.
Yeah, I hear that. Alright, you ready?
Hold on 1 second, let me do what I want it to do.
But it's paused. It can't move right now.
I know, but it was on orders to do something else than what I told it to do. So I was like, nope, 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 we're going back this way. Be nice.
Oh, do I have drink? I don't really have drink.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Alright, those guys are running away. I'm gonna have them research this anomaly in the meantime, and then probably this anomaly in the meantime. And as soon as this fleet is done getting another ship, which is right now, I have the energy to get a person, so I will. Let's increase
Hold on
evasion.
real quick. I got a whole entire list of things.
Sounds frightening.
No, actually, it's just all good. I just have to get this little guy back down here to where I was trying to get him.
Alright. I am on the way to, we're gonna have a fight. $272, huh? Almost enough. I probably need to bring those ships back and refit them. So, on that note, on my screen... Wait, what? Oh, I don't have better... I don't have better guns?
Okay, so my governor has been chosen for Nishpan Prime. Do I... Oh, it is still colonizing the planet, so we're good.
Mm-hmm. Well, because it should be in your home sector, you should have the same governor/ruler as you do over your home planet.
Okay, should I now build a construction vessel again? Since I already did the other one?
Sure. Like I said, you can have one go south and one go north.
Okay, there we go then.
Alright, ready?
I am ready.
Ready.
System survey complete.
Alright. My science vessel that is to my north has completed its system survey. I am now going to immediately run north, then east, then south to try and meet up with you, because I am metagaming and I know where you are, so I'm gonna try and, like, meet up so we can begin discussions. So that we may converse. The Hojim system. Oh, shit. I done fucked up. No, go here. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jump in. It is time to attack Zor. Uh-oh. We have now encountered intelligent life capable of spaceflight, and it's not you. The sharp contrast to primitives previously observed by the Altaris Imperium, we have yet to get a good look at the beings piloting the crafts that move through the dark with purpose unknown. That's very ominous. Oh no, they are literally in our choke point. What is happening? What? 8 Corvette. Oh, jeez. Oh, I think that's a civilization. I'm gonna begin researching this civilization. I think I may have found my northern neighbors, and it's not you.
Oh, that sucks.
Yep. It'll take me 17 months to make first contact, but I am going to just keep flying. Just keep flying. Everything is fine. Alright. Ready to unpause whenever you are.
Sorry, go for it.
Alright. We will commence with the pew-pew.
Battle is joined.
Oh, somebody put a stable asteroid in there. Okay, please don't let me lose any ships. It'll be most beneficial. Please, 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 please. Cool. Alright, go heal up, guys. You did it. You were Victor Aureus. I'm a little... Oh, man, that is not you. That is so not you. Oh, that's not you either. Oh, no. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna have to grab some of your screen really quick. Just leave yourself where you are right now. Maybe center your... Okay. So... You have a major choke point issue. Okay, so farthest right of the upper bar, not where the time is, but like of all the icons, you'll see an icon for starbases and an icon for ships. Now, ships is your naval capacity. So you have 4 of 20 total ships you can have before it starts, again a soft cap, before it starts affecting your Empire sprawl. But also, and not necessarily Empire sprawl, like you'll start getting major upkeep costs incurred if you go to like 21 of 22 ships. Not major, minor actually at 21 of 22, but if you start going 30 of 20, 40 of 20, and so on, you'll have a problem. But mainly your problem is that you want to create good choke points, and you need star bases to do that. Your home star base has 1 star base, and you have 2 more star bases you can use. But here's the thing. That system you're currently hovering over right there has a vessel in it from another alien race that isn't you, and I believe it's a science vessel and not a construction ship, but still, I think you need to be prepared to grab the Rana system and put it on a starbase. And oh wait, no. Actually, you do want the Stellaris system because it's double choke point basically, and then you want across from it whatever system is above. Yeah, that one. Because I think they're going to... I mean, don't get me wrong. What you want is Mason, which is the leftmost portion of the triangle of stars up there. But I suspect, though I cannot confirm... Actually, I might be able to confirm on my own plant. No. Okay, they don't have it yet. So if you can... You want to get to that upper left connector. You can't get the connector on the other side because they're already there. But you could get that connector... I just realized I'm talking to things that people can't see. Ahem. Or actually, I could point to it on my screen. So, where I'm telling 2ply to go is here. If she can get there, which she might not be able to. This is going to be a weird setup. We are not going to have proper star bases and choke points, which is very concerning. I need to get up to Wau. Alright.
I cannot build a starbase in... I cannot build in Tharnesis. I cannot build an actual starbase.
Right. Well, first of all, you need to build an outpost first before starbase, but secondly, every further jump from your own border that you try and build an outpost incurs an additional cost.
No, I mean, I can't even build an outpost.
Wait, what did that say? You can't do it when there's a planet with an anomaly on it? Wait, what? No, hold on.
I can't build it.
You're clicking on... I can't tell what you're clicking on, but you're not clicking on the right thing. Wait. Okay. You no longer have a construction ship highlighted, but the point being, you're just going to want to try and get there as quickly as possible. You don't really have the influence to go more than 1 jump at a time. So you want to go grab the next connector on up. Wait, no, take the other construction ship, it's closer. You built one in your home system. And you're going to send it north anyway. There you go, you can just click on it. Or you can just click on it there. Alright, that works. Alright. Grab the next system in the chain, and that'll be cheaper. And we'll just see how close you can get. We will know... Well, I will know their borders in a little while when I make first contact. Until the next patch, for anybody who's watching, because we're going to be getting spy shenanigans, it looks like, as the next expansion. So I'm very, very, very happy about that. But Okay. I'm gonna do my best to, because one of the things I messed up in Cody's game was not having him, or wait, maybe it was Carl's game? It was Carl's first game. Didn't have him properly lock down his home system. So we definitely want to do that in addition to reaching out. So I am ready to unpause whenever you are.
Should I go up there and research that one as well?
You mean survey? Yeah, because you can't at all grab a system you don't have surveyed. And also to increase the chances that we'll meet each other. Wait, hold on. Where's your science vessel? Yeah, okay. Hold on. Let me. Yeah, I'm gonna come towards you, and we're gonna meet in that system you're going towards right now. All right. And then I am going to just frickin' turn around.
Okay, I am ready.
All right.
Point.
Unpausing. Okay, let's see. I have 12 here. Oh man, I have 12 on every planet. I need 15 before I can get another. Hold on. I don't have a lot of energy. Man, that'll only give me 25. Found a gigantic skeleton, that's neat.
Oh, pause.
Pausing.
Abandoned gateway.
Fun.
I remember seeing this one when Cody played.
Indeed. So, you have located what you believe could be an ancient subspace gateway in the Vazov Maelstrom. It appears to have been part of a galaxy-wide network of similar stations which, when operational, allow for near-instant instantaneous travel from one part of the galaxy to another. Yeah, you've seen this before. What this is an L-gate. It is a special type of gateway that can only connect to other L-gates, rather than the big gateway system that everybody can use. Importantly, I have an L-gate in my territory, so if you can grab that, we have another way to eventually connect without necessarily eliminating our neighbors. But I am a fanatical materialist, so I'm very invested in eliminating my neighbors, so we'll see how that goes. You do have an idle science vessel, I see. Oop. I didn't lose you, did I? You've suddenly gone very quiet.
Sorry. That was my bad. I kept forgetting which one was my push to talk button.
Oh, the nose.
I keep like hitting M and stuff and every other button but that. Okay, hold on. Let's see. How close am I on my science? Not that close. Whenever you're ready.
Alright, unpausing. I got 3 months until I can get better armor, which I think will be my stepping stone to being able to go gack those other cultists. Oh wait, I didn't unpause. I thought I did. Weird. I'm investigating gamma aliens, which are not you. I have discovered... Wait, what? That's not you either. Wait, they already have a starbase there? Hi, Delta aliens.
Okay, pause. We have encountered some form of alien vessel in the Estron system. These strange objects have been flagged as beta aliens, so we can learn more about them.
Yep. And you also found the alphas. Oh. You encountered following wanderers among the stars. Despite intentions being unknown and potentially even hostile, the atmosphere on Fuzzy following the report from our contact fleet can be best described as rapturous.
Yay!
You're Xenophile, so you're like, yes, people! Okay, so let's look at this system really quick. At the very bottom of that system, you will see a science vessel with a question mark next to it. It's actually behind the nameplate. You can barely make it out. So you need to scroll down a little bit. There you go. See him? That's me. Yes, I am Alpha Aliens. Beautiful. Okay. Would you like to make first contact, or shall I?
You should make first contact. How to... We need to initiate a special project to learn more about these beta aliens. Right.
Okay. Then I will get on that in 4 months. So, I mean, you could theoretically do it faster. But there you go. That's my science vessel. I am now going to turn around and come back home.
How do you initiate a special project?
On this occasion, you go to the what's it called? The situation log? Wait, yeah, situation log. Go to the situation log. So left column, second from the top.
Well, first off, it says alien vessels when I click on them, and it asks me to investigate.
Yes.
Should I investigate?
I think you have them highlighted. You want to click on me. I'm the one down there. There you go. Alpha Aliens, investigate. That opens up the situation log and highlights the given tech. So it'll pause your current society tech for 22 months as it researches making first contact. You'll get some influence for succeeding on it, and you'll make contact with me. And then you won't have to necessarily make contact with the other aliens you just met, because those are the aliens I'm almost done contacting. So I'm going to find out all about them in 4 months.
There we go.
There you go.
I got you.
Now, if you were, for example, to look on your technology tree on the left side, just putting this out there, you will see that one of them says that they are paused while you're doing something else, busy with special project. So that is currently not making progress while it's doing the other thing. Okay. Ready whenever you are. And now I'm going to quickly back up.
Unpause whenever you're ready.
Alright, I am ready. Or as ready as I can be. It doesn't take sometimes for some reason.
Achieved. Construction complete.
Oh, we learned something about a geothermal thing. We've got a scientist to develop new skills. You know what? I'm just gonna go... Oh, jeez. Cultist fleet destroyed. Oh, shit, I didn't do that. Oh, okay. Hi. Oh, fuckity fuck. That's actually kind of a bad thing.
What is?
My cultist fleet got destroyed.
An alien
and I didn't do it.
To communicate. Ha!
Oh no. Wait, are they bad? They're not bad? I don't know. This meeting is surely a blessing? It's surely a blessing. The news that we have encountered intelligent life for the first time is received with mixed feelings by our populace. This confirms what we had long suspected. We are not alone in this galaxy. Each new alien species we encounter represents both an opportunity and a threat. We must be wary. These particular Xenos have a level of technology similar to our own, indicating that they achieved spaceflight at roughly the same time. So what I was getting at a moment ago is that I actually... I just lost the cultists in my choke point I'm trying to get to. So that's actually kind of bad because... Oh jeez. That's actually kind of bad. Alright. Pausing for you. But that's actually kind of bad because I didn't kill him. Which means somebody else is down there in my choke point. And I need to, like, go grab territory as quickly as possible. This is totally a weird start for me. Actually, it's kind of a weird start for both of us, because you have like so many connections to your home area that's like, it's going to be hard to lock it down. But these guys who you're about to meet are a hive mind. And, oh, they have Tree of Life origin. But they're a hive mind, so... Oh yeah, and they have gotten... Oh no, they got Stellaris. You can't see them yet, but they have the entire triangle and that rightward star called Stellaris. So you're actually done with your territory. You actually need to take your science vessel. Wait, are those all your science vessels right now?
Yeah.
You need to back them all up. All that territory is claimed. Spoilers. So you need to make... So you need to get a construction ship to that... to both Rana and Dimius, if you can. And make those your borders, because you can't get the other ones because they're already grabbed. You just don't know it yet. Alternatively, you can take one of your science vessels and send them to the right of Stellaris, because you still have a connection north in that direction. But it's probably stretching yourself way too thin at that point. I would probably settle for what you got. Oh, I am talking to stuff that people can't see.
Hold on a second.
You can send that one across that bridge, because you still have a connection up that other direction. See how you've got that, like, out to the right side from where your cursor is? Like, the upper right, like, you can still get up in there from the other direction, so you might go ahead and start grabbing the systems surveying in that direction. And you can tell that... Okay, well that works. You get the idea. Oh, I guess while this is happening, I will just run like a little 30-second commercial break, if nobody minds. Yoink! That is not what I intended. Because, we're just, you know, multiplayer and whatnot. I haven't been running ads, so...
Okay, well, anyway, so... Okay, I've got everything done.
Alright, so ready to unpause?
Yep, I'm ready to unpause.
Okay. I'm gonna... Alright. Unpause.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Scientific breakthrough achieved. A little bit faster research speed. Oh man, I really could have used that survey speed ages ago, dudes. For reals, but I can still use it now.
Construction complete.
Alright, so... Get myself some more alloys. Please don't let them have colonized. Please don't let them have colonized. Oh, that's a lot of orders. You need to ignore all of those orders. We'll come back here. Come back. I'm in the danger zone! I'm about to get boxed in, and we'll see how I handle it. Oh. Okay, you are looking at my screen. Cool, cool. I only have one envoy, and it is not for you. Or rather,
Okay,
it is...
pause.
Alright.
Okay, the colony has been founded.
Nice. Oh, that's what I'm missing right now. I can't see your screen. There we go. Alright, so you now have another planet with more districts and stuff. You start with APOP, and they're doing their basic jobs. So, you have one job available, and you have 2 housing available and 2 amenities. So, that is where you start. As you have the minerals to do stuff, I normally pre-pop in, let's say, you're a little low on energy, so maybe make like 2 energy districts. Then you'll have 4 more housing and 4 more energy jobs, and then you can like look away for a little while, because you have the minerals to go ahead and pre-build those. I don't have economy for shit myself, but I'm so concerned. I gotta lock down my gates, and then I'm gonna start researching habitats. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, ready when you are.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh wait, can you build? You can. No, you can't quite build. All right, here we go. I need 4 influence, please. I need 4 influence, please. Fuck, that was 3. I needed 4. Please let me get there before they do. Please! I needs it. I needs it real bad. Let's have more jobs for people. That'll be good.
Oh wow, they're trying to claim my
Anomaly
shit.
found.
Already? Oh, that is not actually a good sign.
Pause.
Construction complete.
Hey, that'll be us.
Wait, did we just do this with Wade? Pause that real quick. Yeah, you
It
did?
is.
Did we just form a new faction with them too?
No. You've met, and because you've met me. Oh no, they must have established contact with you at the same time you established contact with me, because we met each other, all 3 of us at the same time. I'd already met them. So we are receiving transmission from the Vulpine Divine Theocracy. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open, and all hostilities between us have ceased for the moment. For the moment. Oh wait, I don't have peaceful greeting on, do I? Probably not. Yip Yip and the rest of the religious council bids you greetings. We provide special... I'm sorry. Yip Yip would have been a different... Not Yip Yip. We provide spiritual guidance to the Vulpine Divine Theocracy, and our stated goal is to lead this great nation on a path to salvation. We would be honored to if your great species join us in this journey.
We've established communications with the Arturus Imperium. Diplomatic channels are now open and hostilities have been terminated.
Yep, that's us. What? I already lost my lady? What the hell? She must have been...
Hold on. I bring greetings from Empress so-and-so, the undisputed ruler of...
Oh, I'm not talking to you directly. I misunderstood. I'm sorry, go on.
Respect our borders and keep out of our affairs, and perhaps our mighty fleets will refrain from visiting your worlds.
Yep, that's I have hostile first contact on. My bad. Oh wait, that means I probably have closed borders on, don't I? I can go check all that stuff.
So I have, how should we respond? Love is friendship, set to music, humans. We can learn much from each other, humans. May the spirits bring you to your goals.
Let's see here. Oh, I'm currently on Expansionist? What does that do? Border friction. Okay, colony development speed. Oh, I didn't see that before. Okay. I don't think any of those matter, both because I'm a human player and because I don't think it matters yet. It's just fluff of you to click. At least until the next major patch, in which we will be overhauling a lot of First Contact.
First alien encounter.
Yeah, my First Contact protocol is aggressive. Let's be warriors and peaceful on the First Contact. And just to point this out to a 2ply who's playing, let's get you a brand new window to learn. Well,
Strategic resource insert. We have learned a new strategic resource encountered on Panagariel. The territories. Okay.
Oh, and you met the other guys.
Hold on. Yep, let me get this.
They're a hive mind.
But they're mammalian too.
That's true. They are life-seeded like you were thinking of being. Yeah, it just means that they all share the ethic that they are hive mind.
They are gestalt consciousness. Wow.
Okay. They seem quite boorish to me. No, Oh, are you? I can't tell. Are you reading?
Yes, I am. Sorry.
I know thee learning much from each other.
What does that do?
Again, I don't think these make any big difference in this version of the game. But upcoming soon, and I've been reading the dev diaries, there's going to be a like an overhaul to First Contact, including First Contact will stop being like, you saw how you can see all my borders, you can see all the stars I have, you can see my territory and all that stuff. Like, you'll stop getting that in the next version of the game. That will not be a thing. Instead, what will happen is you'll make contact with us. You'll know the edge of the border you've come in contact with. You'll know the nebulous amount of like our space, but like you don't necessarily even know what type of planet we prefer. Yada, all that stuff. Oh, having said that, let's get you 2 additional windows, okay? Firstly, in the top left corner of the screen, or rather on the left panel, there is an option for policies, which is like the 6th from the top. Left side, left column. There you go, left or side panel, whatever you want. Policies. And they're looking for policies, and under policies, here is a lot of your base interaction things. A lot of this you don't have to worry about, but if there's a certain way that you play a given species over and over again, you might take note that some of these things will be of a certain way when you start the game, and then maybe you'll flick them to something else. So, for example, down under First Contact Protocol, mine was set to aggressive rather than peaceful. I just changed it. And that was my way of talking to you. My initial border status is set to open. You can make it closed if you just want everybody to always have closed borders to you by default. But obviously, people are less friendly because they think that you're troublesome if you have closed borders. But these are just a whole bunch of options. You don't have to know and absorb every single one of these now. But, like, Oh. Refugees or citizen species only? Weird. I'm going to set that to refugees welcome. What am I? Yeah, I'm spiritualist and material. Yeah, whatever. Robot workers is allowed. My trade policy is currently set to wealth creation. I have a mixed economy and not a militarized economy? That's kind of weird. I can get more... do I want to do that? Less consumer goods but more alloys? You know what? I'm going to change that. Like I said, you don't need to know those off the start, but there's something to keep in mind. Oh, and the other thing is... one of the things you can do is you can click on the flag, if you will, of any of the other nations to directly open up the diplomacy screen with them. You can also do this from the contacts menu, but if you click on that little flag, you bring up the diplomacy screen. If you, for example, click on the flag for my species, one of the options that you'll get is at the very top, improve relations. If we are hoping to hook up at some point, you should have one envoy at minimum that you start the game with that you can click on to tell them to go over and start talking to my species to start improving relations. I'm going to do that with you. If you do it with me, we'll get together. Oh, you have 2. So, okay. So you could send 1 to improve relations with me. You could send 2, but you could send the other one to improve relations with that neighbor to the north so that you can keep them friendly so they don't decide to gobble you up. Because their fleet, if you look there, is listed as overwhelming to you. So you probably want to make peaceful relations with them. See how their fleet size is listed as overwhelming to you? And they're currently wary of you, so yeah, you want to, if possible, make it so that you can improve relations with them. I don't know what they're the equivalent of me, so I feel a little bit better about that. Alright, ready?
And I'm gonna start making Corvettes now, right?
To be safe, if you have the alloys, yeah, definitely. Remember, you still need like 100 alloys, or at least 75 alloys to like build an outpost, but otherwise, yeah. Oh, and because pops are life, oh, you haven't found your second habitable world yet. You've got a tropical world of 21 that's not bad.
I think I have an extra one. Give me a second. But they also have one of my mission things up there.
One of your mission things up there? I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, you meant that. Well, if they haven't... Okay. The easiest way to look at the map and see if they have closed borders to you or not is whether those hyperlanes stay cyan. Which hopefully you can make out. A lighter color. Because when they go orange, that means they have closed borders to you. So currently, you are able to fly through their system if you wanted to go grab that other piece of science. So you're not currently locked out from doing it. You just can't own any of those systems because they own those systems. Well, you wouldn't want to survey. You tell it to explore, and then when it got there, then you would change its command to being able to grab the science. It's totally up to you.
Okay. Gotcha.
Alright, I am otherwise ready to unpause whenever you are. My borders are almost set in stone at this point.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, unpausing. I'm gonna go tell these guys to go upgrade. Oh man, that is a lot of... That is a lot of things in that system to survey. Frickin' crap. Fuck. What do I want to do? I think what I want to do is I actually want to make a second construction ship. Well, no, do I? I don't know. I'm so befuddled. I don't know exactly what I want to do. Okay, I found another place to start digging for an archaeological site, so that's something.
System survey complete.
Another unidentified. No, that's an alcove. Envoy, not an envoy or an alcove. Enclave. It's an enclave.
Can you pause real quick, please?
I can.
I need an ascension perk.
Oh, well, you don't have to grab an ascension perk right now, but they are nice and tasty. There are some of them that are overall the course of the game more or less useful than other ones. Let's see, shared destiny. Okay, probably not what you're looking for. But you can check out the descriptions. Oh, wait, hold on. What's Interstellar Dominion? Okay, that's not the one I'm thinking of. There's one of these that gives you, like, more star bases, which can seem like a waste, but at the start of the game, when you need to, like, lock down a whole bunch of doors simultaneously, would be pretty good for that. Oh, that's right. We're spiritualists, so we can get consecrated worlds. I think you can make up to 3 worlds consecrated. And they just, like, give you unity for people being on them. And you can always put it off if you don't feel like it right now. Like some of the things in that list that are grayed out at the bottom will unlock by techs and like just time through the game. So if you want to like save them, you can also do that. Oh, I am actually going over administrative cap. Jeez. Or Alright. Ready whenever you are.
Hold on. I am at max Empire Sprawl, so what do I need to do for that?
Okay. For you, you have an easier solution than I do. Empire Sprawl can be solved a couple of ways, but the easiest way is to build, it's a red building. Hold on. Click on your Empire capital because you have both unemployment and a building slot open. Oh, you can click on the outlier to the right side. Oh, we need to get you tiny outlier. Okay, you have 3 buildings. Okay, you see that red building? You need another one of those. That red building, I forget what it's called. Go up one. What is that red building called? Administrative office. That's what I'm thinking about. Now it'll take consumer goods and it will put it into administrative capacity by getting you bureaucrat jobs. You can build that. Oh, you are missing two people worth of jobs. You might want to consider preparing to build some other jobs. So if you want to be able to build more ships, then I would go ahead and preemptively put on an alloy foundry, which will give you 2 more jobs. And then maybe start building another energy district, which will give you 2 more housing and 2 more jobs. And then you're kind of set for the future for a little while. All right. Ready whenever you are. Man, I don't even... So much needs to be happening right now.
Okay, I am ready.
Alright, unpausing. Ipazana. Quickly, science vessel, do the thing.
So, can you pause real quick?
I can. Why aren't you guys together? What the hell? Okay. Looking at your screen, I'm just gonna say you want to go to Rana, and you, like, during the course of doing whatever you're doing, I would say click on that outpost and start upgrading that to a starbase. You can do that by clicking on the starbase tab in the bottom left, and then clicking on upgrade. So make it a starport from a, so it's just called a starbase. I gotta remember these names. So it is a starbase. It is an outpost variety of starbase. You want it to be a starport. Once it is a starport, you'll have more military strength there, and you'll be able to fortify that as a place for them to come through later. Because one of the first technologies that I recommend that everybody pick up is called FTL inhibitors. And what it does is it makes it so that whatever direction that ships travel into the system, they have to travel that same direction they came in to leave the system unless they deal with the starbase. So that's why you want to lock down things with starbases and then get FTL inhibitors so that people have to deal with the starbase if they want to try and go through the system into your other systems, which is why it's good to get choke points, which is a whole thing that's happening. And you're hoping to get Demios, because if you can grab that system, then they will be able to press. That's true, but that's one connector. Your other connection's over here, to your bottom left.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that one. I'm just waiting on the, I'm waiting on the inflow.
Oh, you've got a construction ship there waiting?
Yep.
Perfect, that's what you want. Now, if you see a yellow ship fly into that system that is also a construction ship, you want to keep your eye on it to make sure... Well, first of all, you want to make sure that that doesn't happen, because if you see it happen, then you're probably going to see them start trying to build the starbase next, which would be very bad, and hopefully won't happen. Alright, ready whenever you are. Oh, actually, speaking of which, are you wanting to play for a few more hours, or what's going on? Because
It's up to you. I mean, we can pause here if you want, or we can keep going. I have my Corvette made.
Mm-hmm. Well, at this point, if your energy supports it and your alloys support it, I recommend focusing on either increasing the number of ships in your fleet and or putting alloys into making new star bases. Now, remember, you do need alloys to create the outposts. So I would say your current focus is to get that other outpost to your north with the construction ship. Get the outpost, then upgrade it to a starport, and then start focusing on making more Corvettes. Because the thing is...
Should I upgrade this to a starport?
Where is it? You should, but not yet, because currently your population size and your sprawl and everything only supports 3 star bases. So you definitely should make that a starport. You certainly should make it a starport, but you don't have any immediate neighbors to your south that you're aware of. Right now you're trying to keep... Oh no, you're gonna have to build another... Oh jeez. Yeah, this is... You don't have a good... You don't have a good starting setup, as I said from the start, that I was looking at going, what? Where are all your... Oh geez, you're connected to everything. Because you gotta keep in mind that as soon as if those guys grow to the east, you're gonna have to put another starbase bordering them over there on the eastern side, so it's super annoying. But right now, to stop them from expanding where they are, I would say that system you have highlighted right now, that you want to upgrade that to a starport as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Now, otherwise, if you want, we can keep going. We can take a quick break. I'm certainly up for playing more. This has been a very quick amount of time passing. But I would, if we're going to do that, run some commercials and have, take a bathroom break and all that stuff. Do you want to keep going for a while longer?
What time is it?
It is 3:40 p.m. Oh, 7:40 p.m. I don't know why I said 3. It's so weird. 7:40 p.m.
I'm probably sure that we probably should cut it here because I'm probably going to end up needing to nap.
Oh, okay.
It's here soon enough. That way I can be back up at 5, so... I've been trying to reset my schedule so we can actually do streaming when she's not being...
Like she is, yes.
Yeah, so...
Alright, let me see here. Let me see how I get... Here, let me do another thing on the fly while I'm doing all these other things on the fly. Oh, that was not correct. Let's undo that. Okay. Copy this. Go over to here. And... paste this. Yeah, that looks... Oh wait, that's not right at all! No! What did I make this before? Crap. So anyway, while I am doing this shenanigans, I want this to be... What is half of... Wait, hold on. 1920 is... 860? And half of 1080 is 540? I think that's right. It is not right at all. Whoops. It sounded right in my head. What is home? 1920 divided by 2. 960. I don't know why I thought it was 860. I don't do math like that. Okay, in any event. Alright, so on that note, we hope that you all who might be watching this later have had a good time. Or who are definitely watching it later. Not a lot of viewers present, but you know, Sunday nights are like that. Let me see if I can get 2ply's name a little bit over to the side here. 9? Okay. 1,000? Good enough. And on that note, I will say to anybody who is currently watching and having a good time, or watching later in the future, whatever the case may be, everybody watching later on YouTube, all that good stuff. Let's see, I have been Huntermun.
I have been 2ply Shy.
And this has been Stellaris with Friends. And we will see all of you guys in the future. Hope you had a good one. For anything that's left on 2ply's screen, if you want to do it right now, go ahead and do it. I will save after you get done. Otherwise,
I am done.
We will just go through the checklist when we start it up the next time.
Yep, just go ahead and save.
Okay. Well then, we already did the outro. So later, everybody.
Bye!